session of Tales of Tellos, the Steam Age. I am your humble dungeon master, DM Order, and I'm joined by these awesome individuals who are the heroes of the campaign, also known as the Crimson Peacekeepers. Tonight is session 61, and we're kicking things off strong because it's going to be the beginning of autumn in the game. For the last 60 sessions, the group has been enduring summer, and finally, it is another season of the year. So, with that being said, if you are joining in and want to see any of the previous episodes, all of our episodes are uploaded online on our YouTube channel, Castles and Calamities. That includes this campaign as well as our sister campaign, the Guild campaign, which is hosted by DM Chaos, also known as currently Lance the Bank here for tonight on the Zooms. Feel free to check it out. We're entering a new, interesting parts of the story as we're getting closer and closer to a goblin camp. Yes, Chaos, Lance.
Did you just say that we went through 3 months in the total of 60 days IRL?
Went through 3 months for summer.
So we went through 80% real time. That's how we moved through the first part of the campaign.
About.
Okay, just wanted to clarify that. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes going forward for it. Because my goal is to try to get it through 1 year. We'll see how successful that is with the story and how the pacing is going. But yeah, speaking of story, let's go into the recap of what happened last time for session 60 for the Sea Mage. So, last time was the last day of summer. The group had different activities that they did throughout the daytime. Lance was focusing on his bones and then was outraged at the newspaper that showed that a divinity had been attempted by the blood mage or blood magician of the Blood Tower. Alice, he shared this with Zanny. Zanny also was more focused on reorienting her biological clock because she knew that they were going to be more active at nighttime. So she did a little bit of exercising before visiting Ali's arcane labs and took a brochure. Was very interested in having them help her potentially with research projects or her help them with research projects for the innovation elements within herself. Also, that what Zanny did was starting to help work out with Bruce, as that was part of what Alice was focusing in on the last day of summer, was trying to invigorate Bruce or motivate Bruce to start working out and trying to get more combat experience, so that way he can hopefully level up past level 3 with a bard. Also helping her with the training was going to be Erlon, who helped with that training a little bit, starting to deal with the athletics elements for it. He also went out and explored downtown Zarek and got a little offended that not many people were very knowledgeable about Big Red and his reputation. So he went to the newspaper at the Zarek Daily and gave a exclusive interview. Chance was also doing some activities throughout the day, spending time with her horses and camels, and eventually meeting Quibble, an imp from the Nine Hells, who told her that he was sent there to watch over her from the Avarice One for it. The group then traveled and regrouped at night and started making up a different type of strategy because the main goal is to try to find the entrance to the Dwelven Ruins, an elusive entrance that changes every night and is in a different location and seems to be activated with a certain song to help draw it out of a certain area. The group last session was focused on the observatory and the forest. Canon wise, you guys did go into the next area of the forest and the house. One of the abandoned houses that Dewdrop saw the door appear, but because we ran out a little bit of time, we just kind of glossed over that. It was a night without incident for it. But now we're picking up. We're going to do a little bit differently with kind of like some of the RP elements and then the investigations going forward. So let's get started with tonight's session 61. I want everyone to please roll me a d20. So Alice starting off with a 5, Chance with a 7, Zanny with an 8, Lance with 11, and Erlon with a 2. Wow, guys.
I swear to God, it was a 20, and then like the digital like wind hit it. Like
The digital
I
wind.
swear to God, like I looked at it.
We had a combined 33, which means we had a 6.6 average.
6.6 average on a D20 roll.
We're doing great, guys.
Yeah.
No wonder we got nothing done last session.
We'll see how it goes. All right. It is the first day of autumn, and for all of you, you wake up and it doesn't feel as hot in Aramir. Where wherever one of you goes outside, it just feels like there's been a sudden shift. You all know though, Aramir weather, or just like normal weather, it's gonna go back and forth between hot, cold. But at least for the first day, it does feel like a traditional autumn day. With that being
The
said,
weather is a Katy Perry song.
yeah. uh, but yeah, let's start with Lance. What are you doing the first day? We're going to summarize. What are you doing the first day of autumn throughout the daytime before you have to be ready in the evening? I will say you guys got back around 2:30. You would have gone to sleep or tried to go to sleep quickly, so you're waking up in the late morning for it. So I would just say canonically for everyone, you guys are waking up around 10 a.m. and then doing your morning ritual. So you're active at like 10:30. So that's any special thing you're doing throughout the daytime.
Making coffee.
Coffee is important. Awesome. You would have gone to the kitchen. When you go to the kitchen, you would have seen Nasir has already prepared lots of a pot of coffee for everyone.
Lance just takes the pot and says, "You'll need another one," and walks away with it.
All right. He nods and goes and gets ready and starts preparing another pot of coffee. Aside from coffee, anything else Lance is doing throughout the day?
Um, I mean, do we have a plan as a group of what we're doing through the day to like work on this, or
No, it seems to be like everyone regroups in the evening to do whatever they need to like be part of that group element. Unless you want to like specifically RP with the other individuals, everyone is kind of like utilizing their daytime for personal time.
all right? Lance has decided he's getting back to work because we need more money. He's going to the constable's office to go pull bounties.
All right. I will post then some of the bounties that you will be aware of. There's a lot of the similar ones that are in over in Timosh are also present in Zarek.
I have a question on that.
Sure.
Why? Because in the east and the not east not talking to each other.
Correct, but these are individuals that are wanted for crimes against Aramir,
As a whole.
especially as a whole. Yep. There are, of course, some that are like the ones that I've met, like in the bounties where there's like treason. Those are probably the ones that are different. But like bank robbery, murder, destruction of property, those type of things are more uniform. And in fact, the East and the West want to be the ones to say, hey, haha, our side got them. Our bounty hunters got them.
Gotcha. Well, he's gonna after doing that, he'd just go probably start hitting up bars and looking for leads on stuff.
Okay. Is there a particular bar you would like to go to, or just random?
Um, I would ask what the worst part of town is, but it's Tamash, so or it's I mean it's Aramir, so
Derek, yep.
yeah, wherever we are.
Wherever we are. So let me give me 1 sec. Let me pull up the bars that you have options for. So you already were at the Happy Treant. I would say that there's like two other bars that you would be aware of: Daniela's bar and the Striped Hyena.
Well, the striped hyena, because actually, does Lance know anything about either bar?
Nope, you just heard them from Alice or
Striped
from
hyena.
Striped Hyena. All right. So you go over to the Striped Hyena, and you are. Let me just pull that up for a quick sec. That's in Artahrek. Let's go. So you travel to that part of the region, which is in the southeastern part of it, and it's nice and colorful. It's a lot of buildings, multiple buildings and apartments. It's a little bit more run down, but more rustic. Definitely not like the tenements in Jeddah for it, but you can definitely look up and you see like the wires and people hanging their clothes out in the middle of the day and everything for it. Traveling to the Striped Hyena, you are greeted, or you do see that it is a very casual but enjoyable bar area. The bar being kind of dominating the central area for it, and you're able to start partaking for it. The there are two owners. One of them that you're able to catch her name. I'll post right now. Aldrina Phoenix Heart is a elf, and her partner is a human. But that is Aldrina. And let me tell you, I'm going to post right now in our Discord chat some of the special drinks that they have, because I'm sure you might want to partake in them. And we're not going to RP it unless you want, or we can RP after the fact, but just let's show you what the drinks are and see if you would partake in any of their special drinks. So I just posted it. You would know that some of the special ones that they have is Hex on a Beach, Fatal Attraction, Willow Whiskey, and then Horchata. Of course, and they have everything else, like standard drinks and meals as well.
What do the 4 specialty drinks do? I'm guessing one's a love potion, Fatal Attraction.
Yeah. Let me pull up my handy dandy cheat sheet and I'll tell you what they are. Drinks. Okay. So let's start with Fatal Attraction. So Fatal Attraction, you fall in love with the mix of wine, absinthe, and fruit nectars for the next 12 hours. The first 2 people that take a drink out of this magical cocktail will gain advantage on attack rolls and ability checks as long as they are within 10 feet of each other.
It has absinthe in it. No wonder you call it attraction.
The next one is Hex on a Beach, which this tastes so good it hurts. Made with cranberry juice, orange juice, tons of vodka, and peach schnapps. For the next 12 hours, the drinker can cast the spell Hex at a cost of 1d12 damage. During the duration of this magical drink's effects, the drinker's skin will become more tan and darker in complexion.
Okay.
You would also then check out Willow Whiskey. You're not going to see straight after ingesting this dark and bitter whiskey. Some might say you see death. For the next 12 hours, the drinker has disadvantage on attack and initiative rolls, but has advantage on insight, perception, arcana, and investigation checks. During the duration of the effects, the drinker will see hallucinatory images and what will look like spirits or ghosts. For 6 consecutive hours, within the duration of the drink, the drinker also has detect magic active. And then finally, horchata. And horchata is let go of all your worries with this delicious blend of rum, rice, milk, vanilla, and cinnamon. After consuming this drink, the drinker is very likely to grow lustful towards anyone they see. The next 12 hours, the drinker has advantage on all charisma-based ability checks and saving throws.
So Lance would ask about them and then ask how late they're open, because some of those may be useful for tonight before we go out on our little adventure.
Yeah, they're open late. They're open until like 1 in the morning.
Perfect.
Do you partake in any of them though throughout the daytime?
I mean, Lance might definitely have a Hex on the Beach.
All right, mark off 250 silver, and you get it poured in your drink. You basically have a cup going around for it that you have to use within 24 hours, or you could just drink it right then and there.
Oh, he's just gonna slam it. He wants to go back tan.
All right, so you get very, very tan. So mark this off. Let me just ask: does Lance like cranberry juice, orange juice with vodka, and peach schnapps?
I mean, who doesn't?
Okay, just checking. So with that being said, you make a note for the next 12 hours. So you would do this, or I would imagine around 12 or 1. So while you're still adventuring, you're able to cast Hex at a cost of 1d12 damage to yourself.
Perfect.
Cool. Aside from that, I'm assuming you would just relax or get ready or study with your spell book throughout the rest of the day, correct?
Yeah, we can RP him in the bar later, but yeah.
Sweet. Sounds good. All right. Zanny. Roll for me athletics check right off the bat with advantage because you've now started making this into a habit. So roll your athletics check for your jogging every morning.
Oh, thank goodness.
It took a season to get that habit going.
Whew.
15. Great. A great workout in the middle of the day. You're able to, the hills in this area are really working for you. You're really vibing with them, the downhill and then the uphill rush of Arch Hill for it. But yeah, the rest of the day is yours. What are you doing throughout the rest of the daytime?
Um, I think I check in first. Yeah, I think I'm gonna check in first with Chance, see how she's doing,
Great.
and see if she's heading out.
So before we continue, just want to make shout out to everyone out there. Those drink specials are found online, homebrew. They were from Local Media Gamers. Just want to give dude credit.
Oh,
Didn't make those up, not that creative, but just wanted to put that out there to give credit.
oh, nice.
So with that said, all right, Zaddy, you go and you check up on Chance. Chance, where would Zanny find Chance throughout the daytime?
Well, that depends. Uh, I'm sleeping from like 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
All right. So, and I think or Zanny, did you say that you were switching to like you were sleeping during the afternoon, correct?
Yes, that way I'm
So then,
fresh.
great.
during
So
the
this
day,
would be
or
then for
yeah.
you guys before 8 a.m. potentially, where you can, Zanny, you're still like wide awake. You still have a few hours before you're going to go to sleep. Chances getting ready for bed because she's going to be planning on going to sleep at 8 a.m. for it.
Okay.
So I would assume this is in the Misere Mansion. So, all right, take away the scene.
I'm assuming probably just like. Actually, I'm probably catching if it's close to the time you're getting ready for bed. I'm probably catching you like at your room as you're getting ready for bed. Just like knock on the door, just like you got just a. Do you have just a second?
Sure.
Thanks. I didn't want to take much of your time, but I just wanted to check in on you. You know, I don't want to be like overbearing, but I know you're going through a lot, and so I just kind of want to check back in, make sure you're, kind of how you doing.
Oh, uh, that is a complicated question. Um, I mean, I'm still, uh, well, I'm still dealing with the whole meeting that's coming up. Uh, not feeling better or worse about that. Just trying to ignore it for the moment. Um, I guess I'm feeling better that no one from my family is trying to kill me, but I'm definitely feeling worse that an archdevil has sent a babysitter.
Yeah, yeah, that would. I can't imagine that helps at all.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I would almost rather that my family was trying to kill me than have the attention of, you know,
It,
Archduke of Hell.
yeah, it sounds. I'm sure it's supposed to be flattering or whatever, but it just sounds. I don't know. From my perspective, a little creepy.
Yeah, yeah. Because apparently he wants me to not be dead for some reason, and none of those reasons seem good.
Yeah, yeah. Grand purposes and all that.
Yeah.
I love it.
The observatory was really interesting, though. You should definitely, maybe tonight,
I
go with
was
me.
I was going to ask you if you wanted. Well, actually, I wanted to say if you wanted to go sometime off the clock.
Well, I mean, it was off the clock. It was before the clock.
Yeah, but I'm saying not as. I'm saying would you want to go sometime as not part of this investigation that we're doing?
Well, I would love to. Unfortunately, you go at night, and night
Yeah,
is part of the investigation that we're doing
yeah, that
until we
makes
find
sense.
the door
Yeah,
well. It's not
yeah.
really so much of a daytime thing.
Observatory stars. Yeah.
I mean, there is some stuff you can see, I'm sure, but it's yeah, unfortunately. Until we find
No,
this
no, no.
doorway, it's gonna have to be on the clock.
Oh yeah, no, I see what you're saying. No, I'm still thinking on daytime schedule. That's all. Sorry. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'd like to hit over there at some point in time. I want to go there sometime, maybe then after the investigation or something, because I am interested and I kind of want to just learn. And on top of that, I figure if we're going to work on our seeing, as it were, it might be as good a place as any to start.
Yeah, yeah. If you have some time tonight after we get back, assuming that we're not dead, uh, I I I want to do something.
Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't get to follow up before. That imp that I blew all the fuck, that was not yours, right?
Um, no, I actually was going to go and ask him if he knew who it was.
Okay. I
Do you
just want to make sure.
do you want to do that now or later on my turn?
I mean, if you want to now, I'm also keeping in mind that if it definitely wasn't yours, then I'm gonna change a few things around in my alchemy notes tonight and make sure that I get my formulas ready for the ability to see the fucking invisible shit.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna also, when we get together as a group, mention that that would probably be a good idea since we didn't see the door. Maybe it was invisible and it was there the whole time. I had invisibility and I just didn't think about it until after we were leaving. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a thought that I had not crossed my mind until just about now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to, we'll go out to the garden because he can't come inside, so we gotta go poke him at the fence. See
Okay.
if he knows. See if he knows who is watching you all.
And I hope he is useful. Hope he's not just fucking annoying like the skulls.
Uh, 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 I mean, like maybe like a modicum more.
If I shoot him, will he come back?
I don't know. And if you want to test that hypothesis.
I can. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. You make that's. I feel a lot better about this interaction now.
Hans and Zanny head over towards the pool area and go right next to the wall. Chance to call Quibble, and if so, how do you do so?
Uh, Quibble, I know you're around here someplace.
What is my mistress's command?
It's not so much a command. It's more of a question, which I'm sure you're just going to give me a vague answer for, but I should try anyways.
He
Uh,
appears on the wall so that Zanny and you both can see him.
Okay.
Yesterday, the other group ran into another imp. I had question as to whether it was, a second you checking up on them the same way that you're checking up on me. I'm assuming that is no because you said you're not responsible for them.
Quibble is only responsible for my mistress.
Right. Do you have any ideas who this other person, this other imp might be?
There are many imps in Zarek.
Yes. But might it be related to my family? Because if so, that falls under part of your job description. If they're trying to mess with me by messing with them.
Yeah, like if it's a devil that's like it's like in opposition to like the archdevil that you serve. Like, what if it's somebody that's looking to target her? You should be looking out.
There are many imps in Zarek. I cannot keep track nor intercede against all of them.
Right. Again, not asking for intercession, just like, did you hear of anybody that went poof last night?
Quibble
Yeah.
has been here watching and waiting for my mistress this whole time. Quibble is not aware of anything else.
All right. That's all right. Well, if you hear about someone who went poof, would you let me know?
Certainly. Is that a command by my mistress?
It is a request.
Is that a command by my mistress?
Why?
Quibble must obey all commands by my mistress.
Mm-hmm. And is there a price for the command?
The price has already been paid.
Then fine. Yes, it's a command.
Quibble will obey all commands, my mistress.
Gross.
Oh man.
Yeah. My mistress has strong opinions on what's gross. My mistress is a special, has a lot of experience with what is gross.
What?
Yeah. It's gross right here.
You can roll an insight check, Chance.
I don't even know what that means. What that's supposed to mean.
I kind of want to roll one. I don't know what the fuck that's
Go
supposed to
ahead.
mean.
Zanny, go ahead and roll.
Getting Manny's help.
All right, I'm gonna send messages to two of you. Give me 1 sec.
Oh no.
One sec. That was to one, and now to the other.
Oh.
There you go. I sent it to both of you.
You are a weird little dude, Quibble.
My mistress has a lot of experience being weird, and what is weird.
That one I will agree with. And she just like walks away from the fence.
Okay.
And then he just vanishes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm
Don't-
dealing with. That's
Don't
what I'm
shoot the
dealing with.
imp. Yep, don't shoot the imp. Don't shoot the imp. Bigger fish. Bigger fish. Fuck that piece of shit. Fuck you. She just says the air.
So, with that being said, anything else, Zanny, you're doing throughout the daytime?
I think the only other thing I'm gonna do is I was gonna check in with Alice and see what her itinerary was for the day. She has been talking about trying to do a tour, and I wanted to see kind of what if she was going to be doing anything going out at all today, and if not, Zanny's probably gonna stay in, read books, and then go to bed.
Okay. Alice, do you have any plans for the day? Skipping ahead to you just for a little quick sec. Does Alice have any plans for the day, and do they include Zanny?
Alice has been trying to beg Zanny and Erlon at the least to let her take them around. Like, she's at their door at like 11 in the morning after breakfast, just like, hello, the day is bright and we have much to see. She doesn't have Bruce's at work, so she needs something to entertain her.
Awesome. So just skipping ahead then just a little extra. Erlon, would you be free throughout the daytime?
No, I'm just playing. Yeah.
Okay. So,
I'm
Zanny,
totally for it.
you go at around like 9, 10 while after Chance goes to sleep. You knock on Alice's door, and Alice is like getting ready, and then it grabs you and grabs Erlon, or goes and finds Erlon. What are the three of you doing?
Alice is gonna, she's gonna talk nonstop about all her favorite places, but she will note that her favorite places are very, very fancy places to go, like the nicest coffee shop in the neighborhood, or, you know, the fanciest bookstore in the area, or the best restaurant with the best view of the forest and the mountain.
Okay. So a couple of things there. I'm going to ask you then, Alice, to make a decision here. If you're talking about the fanciest,
Thank you.
hold on a sec. If you're talking about like some of the fancier, okay. Do you want to try to take them to a fancy coffee shop or a fancy book place? Or
She
a place with a
is.
very good view?
She's telling them all of these options rapid fire, and she's going to let them be like, oh, that one.
As she posted to us, I think Zanny's just like, is okay. I maybe talking business. Is there possibly a place that deals in like, magic items? Is there a place like Daystone or Dawnstone around here that I could like talk to somebody about buying or selling some magic stuff?
Nogasan, would I know it by name, or would I know, like, yes, there is one?
You would know it since you've grown up here. You would know that there are, and you've just recently heard about it just from passing with Bruce. There are probably, if you're trying to sell things, there are two places you can potentially sell a magic item at: the Witching Hour, which was where Lance went to buy some more supplies. The other one is Arcane Unlimited. They are a very unique place, usually buying magical items specifically. They don't really sell magic items, but they'd like to buy magic items.
Well, darling, are you looking to purchase anything afterwards? Like, are you looking to shop with the money that you get for selling this item? And are you selling that god's awful stick?
Not necessarily in the same shop, and yes.
Okay, well, you'll probably want to go to perhaps Arcane Unlimited. If not, we could pop over to the Witching Hour.
Okay. Okay, what are they? I'll trust your judgment.
Well,
I mean, Witching Hour sounds nice because it sounds right up my lane, but I'll trust your judgment on this, I think.
I think you're going to get a better deal with Arcane Unlimited. I think they might pay you more, seeing as their whole thing is just buying magic items. Witching Hour is a place you go to buy and sell.
Oh, I mean, well, if they're looking to buy items, I mean, that's all I'm looking really for right now. I mean, I barely know this place. Looks nice.
Oh, it's fantastic. And after we sell that 16 damned sticks of yours.
This one?
No, don't. You don't. Not in my house, Sanashara.
It's just a stick. It's just a stick right now. I'm not attuned to it. It's just a stick.
You are about to be just a stick. If you put that down anywhere and I find a single fly out of place in this house.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I'm just gonna put this back in the back in the bag of holding.
And then we can buy something nice for everybody.
That's kind of what I was thinking. I wanted to. I've been going through cash like it's kind of made of paper. Oh wait, hang on, it is now. Shit, I'm getting old.
That's crazy. So has Erlon.
What?
Well, getting old or going through paper?
going through money like it's nothing.
One time.
Yeah?
One time.
Well, that's all it takes, darling.
Okay, all right. You know what? I was humoring you, like while you were talking about your fucking city, but now, no more.
Well, Erlon, look, just because we're going to sell one little stick does not mean that we are not going to get also the big red tour of Zarek. What do you want to see from the greatest city in Aramare? You've seen the
right
movies
now,
and the telephone and
yeah.
Is there a gym?
Oh, the bowling alley was kind of nice. I kind of wanted to see the bowling alley.
You want to go bowling?
Yeah, that seemed like a cool place.
Oh, I'm not very good at bowling, but it would be a very good place to show off and say, "Oh, you're Big Red. You've gotten the highest score. You've knocked the most pins over."
Oh, I feel like really soon people are gonna know Big Red, so don't worry about that.
How did your interview go, darling?
It went pretty good. I feel like definitely made sure that this lovely town will know Big Red. Oh, and the Crimson Peacekeepers too. Did not leave them out.
Good.
But yeah, and then they actually, weird enough, they did mention a lot about you. They were inquiring a lot about you, Alice.
What did you tell them?
Nothing at all. You'll see it in the article soon. Hopefully.
Erlon.
Yes. Yes.
What'd you tell them about Alice?
No, I mean, well, so I was more talking about myself. They, I just said, talked about all of us really, and with Alice specifically, we got on the topic of her talking to dead people.
Erlon.
What? That's what you do. I told them what we do.
Oh,
That's
not so bad.
No.
Do you know what's going on with my husband right now? Do you know what they're going to do if they find out that Alice Mezer can just talk to dead people?
Well, they think you're a necromancer.
I mean, oh shit.
They think I'm a necromancer.
I didn't
Okay.
say that specific. I did not
got
say
worse.
that. All right.
Oh,
I
Lord.
just told them that they. Look. I'm telling you.
Alice, roll an insight check for me.
Not good.
You know, well, I'll actually just send you a message privately as well.
Oh.
I don't know. Every time Gaston does that, I'm like, you're gonna be like, Erlan would never hurt you, and I'm like, I know. It doesn't mean he didn't do something dumb though.
I don't do things that are dumb.
I never do things without thinking. No, I read the interview. It was delightful.
At least he
That
doesn't
was.
think. At least he doesn't think he does.
Yeah.
That interview made me giggle, and then I
Giggle?
saw that,
There
and
you
I
go.
was like, "Oh God, yes."
Perfect. Thank you, DM. That definitely made me feel a lot better. Not Elon. Elon.
What?
Elon.
Yeah.
She's gonna bend
Alice?
down a little bit, and she's just like,
Just like,
she's like this, but more on your level, darling. I know you meant
Yeah.
well. Look, I know you meant well. Correct. There was no
Yeah, of course.
no malice in your heart at all when you said that. It was entirely benign. But let me just tell you right now that you may have single-handedly deepened the scandal surrounding my husband.
Okay, that would have been good to know beforehand.
There are a few things going on that are a bit unexplained at the moment, and people hearing that Alice Mazer is possibly a necromancer in search of, bodies is not going to make that look good for my husband.
This, Alice, come on. Like I said, more about me in this article, okay?
Alice,
I
to explain
feel like-
why it would not look good.
Yes. Well, look, between us, correct? Between us. Yeah.
Mhm.
This does not leave this room.
Wait, what?
Hold on, what?
So, some of the people who were speaking up about papery industries have been disappearing.
Oh.
And now the press knows that Alice Mezer speaks to dead people and might be a necromancer in search of bodies, and what better body
Oh.
than your enemies? Quote
This
unquote
isn't-
enemies.
No.
No.
Alice. They're gonna think
Shit.
that's Lance, not
No.
you.
No, they're not, darling. There's so much scandal surrounding Bruce at the moment that.
That's Alice, honey. That's more than scandal. That's motive, means, and opportunity.
Yes, it's not good. Trust me, I'm very well aware, darling. How am I going to tell Bruce?
Shit.
You can blame it
And
on me.
it's okay, Red.
No, darling, I don't blame you. It's not exactly. You're not exactly well versed in speaking with the press. You were doing exactly what they made you do.
And it
I
still
didn't
could have
see
been.
it like that.
It still could have been a lot worse. It really could have been, Alice. I
Guys,
mean,
I don't know.
there's some other things that could be outed about you that would not make you a social outcast, but would just make you a person that they sick the paladins on.
Hey, hold on. There's more,
You don't.
Alice.
There is, and you don't need to know about it right now, Red, because it could be bad for you if you knew about it.
Well, I mean, guys, let's be honest here, okay? I'm probably gonna meet up with this, editor again, or this reporter, and
Yeah.
I think at this point, we're working together a lot. Might need to know a little bit, so I don't always, just kind of basically dig a big hole for all of us.
Yeah, he's got a point. I mean, honestly, as soon as we started getting bigger, we should have had some sort of talk about this and like at least media training.
Media training. There's that. That's a thing.
Yes.
Well,
Well,
I mean, not necessarily. I mean, my family trains a whole bunch of people that go out and save people and do shit. So part of that is we learn how to talk to, you know, reporters and people writing up in articles and things.
I don't
Feel like I don't need that.
I don't really want to give an interview, but I feel like I might have to.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to.
Well, good news is, guys, the same reporter, I promised him after this lovely interview with me that we were all going to interview him because he is really excited to meet the Crimson Peacekeepers. So
Did you talk? I mean, I know you really were making it like super red forward, right?
yes.
Did you mention all of us though?
Yes, all of you. Don't worry, Zanny. Did not give your full name because that's a mouthful. But
I don't know if I've actually ever told you the whole thing anyway, so it's okay.
well, like I said, I mean, I kind of gave a little bit, just a smidgen, of what all of us are and what we bring to the table, and he kind of just seemed like he was really focused on Alice. And now this is kind of making a little bit more sense, but
Yeah.
again, it was a big red article, so more about me,
Big
Okay.
Red,
less about everybody
roll,
else.
Big Red, roll a insight check for me as well.
Insight.
Yeah, you gotta do a little introspection. See how much you done goofed.
It's one of those. I want to roll an insight on him to see how confident he actually is about it. And then I'm like, it's red. I know what it is.
He's 100% confident.
He's
Look for
100%.
your message
100%.
also, Big Red.
All right. In Discord.
Yep.
Okay. I
The
get
whispers,
messages.
whispers.
Oh my goodness,
Yay.
whispers.
The whispers. What are they saying?
They're saying this brought to you by Orca Cola.
This
Ah,
Now without Orcane in it.
Boo!
there you go, Erlon.
Oh, very true. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking about if I should be. Okay. So, just something hit me in the head really quick. There is one other thing. Just it's a small. I think it's a small thing. I really don't feel like it was that big of a deal. We might need to talk about it next time we see this guy. By the way, his name is Cannon. So they're
right.
really, really wanting to know which side we're on.
Yeah, that was the other part. I knew it was gonna get political.
But it's fine. I'm telling you, it's fine. I said what I said. They asked what cities I liked. I told them that I liked a little bit of all of them, kind of dabbled in all of them. And that's it. Really neutral. I'm telling you guys, it was a big red kind of article.
I
Okay?
believe you. I do.
Yeah. See?
I do.
See?
And-
Nothing to worry about.
And I think. Go ahead, Alice.
No, I was just going to say that I believe that you believe that.
That's a lot of believing. Kind of
Yes.
confusing.
Yes.
So why do you sound a little worried when you say that?
Oh, no reason, Erlon, no reason. My good family name is just not at stake right now. My house, my well-being, my livelihood, my husband's reputation, all of it not at stake. Not to mention ours, ours as a group. Also,
Alice, Brucey's gonna get stronger. Don't worry about it.
no, I hear you, I hear you. Are we also not worried about the more intimate members of our group, like Chance?
Yeah, that's
This is fine.
that's kind of what I was thinking. Wait,
speaking of which,
no,
Chance, she might be
fuck,
able to
wait,
write.
no, Red,
And I grab his shoulders.
Red. Did you out her by fucking name?
Chance. I just said Chance, guys.
Okay.
Yes. Look, I
Jeez,
know we
okay.
have our little things going on. I was actually pretty damn good about that. Like I said, doing my thing. Okay. But we might want to meet up with everybody to make sure that we're all on the same page the next time we talk to this guy. Because I went through the gauntlet with this guy and I succeeded.
Alon, look,
Alright.
I don't want to
Can't
go
wait to hear
speak to
this.
them until I speak with Bruce at least. That's all. That's all. That's all.
Hey, Bruce can come too.
time skipping in a bit because we have a lot to do it. We're gonna
Yeah.
see what happens. Chance or no chance. It's just like Alice, you still take them on a tour. I'm gonna ask you, are you gonna take them to Orange Spring, downtown, or Amra? Or sorry, I'll give you 4 options. You're gonna tell me which one you would like. Orange Spring is very ritzy. It's very like posh. It's right next to Arch Hill. It's a very enjoyable upper class neighborhood for it. And has a park. Downtown Zurich, a lot of shops, a lot of the activity, a lot of pizzazz in downtown. Zazine Square is where the hot spot is for like entertainment, and it also has the bowling alley and the cinema. Then Amra is where a lot of the poets are, a lot of the university, and a lot of the education and coffee shops and such are there for it. So of those 4, which one would you gravitate towards showing off?
Well, we had 2 different places to go, so we'd go. Where do I live? Archel?
Arch Hill.
Okay. And then you said the bowling alleys in Zazine Square and downtown
Correct.
Zurich's where Arcane Unlimited is.
Arcane Unlimited is actually in Factoria.
Oh,
where all the
that's
factories are.
really far away. Okay. How much time do we have?
All day?
Okay, so we can get to Factorium, like sell that staff, and then go to Zazine Square.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm not looking to make a whole bunch of conversation. Just looking at this needs to go away.
Yep.
Oh, so we're gonna go shopping. I take it, huh?
No.
Yeah,
We're going to Zazine Square to go bowling, darling.
Okay. Thank God.
First we're gonna go
Oof.
sailing, then we're gonna go bowling.
Yes.
Ooh, so there is shopping involved. You
No, they're
it's-
selling.
Extremely minor
Oh.
shopping, only selling, no buy.
Okay. All right. You guys said it. Just gonna remind you later on.
And I
Not my
promise you that.
forte.
So the 3 of you
Okay.
head over. Do you guys take a carriage? There's no trolley that goes from Arch Hill to Factorium for obvious reasons. No one in Arch
I'll
Hill
pay
would
for a
wanna go-
carriage.
So carriage, okay.
Zanny will
Mark
pay
off-
for one.
Mark off 50 silver, and you're good. You get to Factorium, and you definitely see that it lives up to its name. There are lots and lots of factories, and Alice, you kind of give a little bit of the tour, somewhat of a tour. You mention, oh yeah, that's where the silk factory is, where the best silk is being made. There's the Hum Hum Jellies factory. There's the empty lot where Bruce's factory used to be. And then you head over
Oh.
to
Wait,
Arcane
what?
Unlimited, and let me.
There's the
let me-
smoldering remains of my livelihood.
It all makes sense now.
As you enter and walk in, it is brightly lit with arcane light spells, and you can feel the hum of arcane energies for it. You, it's just the hum though. You don't hear the crank or whistle of machinery, but you do see that there's pumps and other strange materials here and there for some unknown reason. Mm. It's always been enigmatic for you, Alice. The one thing you would know about this area is this is where arcane batteries are manufactured. Eventually, you meet up with or find uh, a an employee, and he introduces himself as Zenzal. And we can skip the pleasantries. You basically say you want to sell the staff, correct, Zanny?
Yes, I am looking to sell that staff of swarming insects
He gives you a
because it
flat
makes some of
rate.
my friends scared.
Any and all rare items are bought 40,000 buyback for it.
Done.
He does make you sign an affidavit with seal of truth that it is not stolen, though, which
Not a
it is.
problem.
It is claimed. So
Yeah.
you do that, and as you're signing away the staff and he is getting the money order ready, he doesn't give you cash. He gives you a money order that you just take it to the bank and then
Yeah.
withdraw that, which is very simple and standard for it. You do see some of the other things that they have with arcane batteries. They have a common arcane battery, uncommon, rare, very rare. And you know that you would, in passing conversation, find out that these are implements that can power anything. They can power a home almost indefinitely, depending on what type of battery it is. You can power other types of magical constructs, even skyships for it. And they're
Oh,
just
shit.
manufacturing them and having them built for, you don't know who they're building or who their clientele is, but they're building these batteries nonstop. what is Zanny's thoughts about Arcane Unlimited?
Uh, um, the absolute um, two things come to immediate mind. One is the just absolute potential for the future of these arcane batteries is like an ambiguous whole. But very immediately, she thinks over to Timoshk and their vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
And
You
I'm like,
think about their
and she just
vehicles,
thinks,
but
oh, these would work for those, I wonder.
also potentially the Maciffs, if they're not using them already.
Yeah.
Just a powerhouse of energy that can fuel and keep something active for it.
Mm-hmm. And it's Zanny's making a mental note for something to let Wolf know later that basically this city is um beyond crucial for the East to take. If
Mhm.
they want to win this war, they need this city.
Gotcha. With that being said, you guys then take the trolley, and there is actually a trolley that goes from Factorium over to Zessine Square because people take the trolley from Eastgate to Factorium, and then there's a junction point where you get off and can go over to Zazine Square for it. Let me pull up the trolley, and that way just mark off for you guys' tickets. But you eventually do also get to the bank, Zanny, so you can get that $40,000 money order cashed. And let's see, the trolley system for 3 tickets for 3 people one time is only 9 silver.
I got it. Don't worry, Moneybanks over here has got it.
Public transportation?
Are you sure? I mean, I just got. Okay, sure, whatever.
Darling,
So-
it's your first real ride on this trolley, okay? I mean, like, real ride.
Okay. I won't
So-
say no.
Each ticket is 3 silver. If you get a week pass, it's only 30 silver, though.
Do I not have, like, an easy pass?
You don't have one.
What? Where's my Metro card?
What is this easy pass you speak of?
It's the beginnings of public transportation. It's
That's
not
true.
everything
I
you have
just
to-
get real Nacier to carry me everywhere on piggyback.
All right, you get to the bowling alley, and you guys are able to have a jolly good time over at Bashar's bowling alley, and it's interesting clockwork mechanics. And you bowl. Everyone, roll me a dexterity check with advantage just to see how good your characters are with bowling. Alice with a
Oh.
natural 20.
Oh, what are we rolling again? Damn.
Dext- Alex, he's like, oh
Dexterity?
yeah, I'm not really good at this. Bowl's amazing.
Alright, dexterity too.
That would be something Alice would say.
I'm on
Oh,
the bowling.
oh, darling, I can hardly lift this ball. Gets a strike.
Exactly. Zanny, roll with advantage. You have a 16, which is great.
Oh. Okay.
Oh my god.
Hold on. You're just using.
Do I get the advantage? I
muscle,
don't even. It doesn't
but
even
roll
matter.
both of you roll with advantage.
Oh,
No, Erlon.
it was lower.
Oof.
Zanny, you actually are good at it. You're doing good at bowling. You're not as great as Alice, but you're doing great. You're actually having a fun time.
I'm
Erlon,
granny
you're
throwing
chucking
every
the
ball
bowling
between my
ball.
legs.
You're
Yeah.
chucking the bowling ball. You're trying to use too much strength instead of dexterity.
Ella, we can put the bumpers up.
Bumpers? Well, you would.
Yes, it'll
Excuse?
it'll keep your ball from going into the gutters, and you'll actually be able to hit a pin.
That sounds like cheating.
Alice, look, this.
I
this
ain't
is
got them
not-
gutters yet.
Look, this is obviously easier for people that need that help. Okay,
It's red.
I'm just.
It's a red bowling alley, big red.
Of course it is. You know what? Screw you all. I don't need any bumpers. all
Ella,
right,
have
Alice?
you considered perhaps like a lighter ball that you wouldn't lob as high?
Mm.
You don't have
Just
to. You
like-
don't have to pick up the 16-pound ball, darling, just because you can. You can bowl with like a 10-pound bowling ball. It won't make you less of a man. And look,
You might also
it's bread.
just stop hurling it like a boulder.
Okay, well, guys. Look, I don't even know if you're really steering me the right path or not, because I just heard about bumpers, all right, just for puny little people, and now you're telling me I have to go lighter weights? This is terrible.
And
This
we'll
isn't a
fast through that
sport.
scene just for the sake of time. Big Red, you may want to try to practice more,
Hmm.
or you may hate bowling. You get to
I
decide.
hate bowling so fucking much right now.
Even though this is like the game that could be made for. All I needed was a 10.
Like we can just play shot put or something. Fucking A.
So okay, so to pull
You
it
go
back,
play pool at the
Zanny,
bowling alley.
right? You had an eventful day. Any last thing before we just make sure everyone else had a turn?
No.
That is all I wanted to do was ever just go
Awesome.
take that tour and go sell that thing.
Then you do. All right. Chance, you rolled a 3. Aside from the conversations with Quibble and Zanny in the morning, you rest, you sleep from 8 to 4. Anything you're doing the last, or not 8 to 4, 8 to 2-ish, 3 o'clock you get up. Anything you're doing in the late afternoon?
But first, we're going back to 2 a.m.
Back to 2 a.m.
I don't know why you skipped over that part.
Because I did say it's autumn. I'm starting kind of like that. But go ahead. What are you doing at 2 a.m.?
So right after we didn't find the door, it's the middle of the night. Professor Devotion is up. I'm going to send him a sending
Okay.
because I know he is up at night and sleeps during the day. So it's definitely going to be better to send to him now than later in the day.
Absolutely. Yep.
Just Professor Devotion, hope you're well. Chance Ravlin here in Zurich. Would you kindly write recommendation letter for me to access observatory? Send to Mazariot Mansion.
Roll persuasion check.
Okay.
Okay. 15.
Ugh, no, I'm re-rolling that.
Oh, no. I rolled a 2 on the die and got 15. Disgusting.
There we go.
If it's not 20, it's unacceptable. If it's not 30 or higher, it's
No,
not
no, it's not even the number. It's the fact that I got a 2.
All right. You say this with your natural charisma, and he remembers you, and he sends a sending back. Yes, of course. I can send a letter. I'm not sure how long it'll take to get there, but I can draft a letter and send it.
I'm not. Well. You know what? We didn't do anything, really. So, I will go ahead and just waste another spell slot.
All right. What are you wasting it on?
Just a thank you. I appreciate it. I know the mail is whatever right now. Hope to see you again when I'm in Jeddah, or if you come here in the next couple weeks.
Yes, the war is burdensome. Hope you are well, and hope your studies are going well. And that's it. You know, he's very much he's not one for too many words.
Cool.
Great.
And then after we get back to the house, I'm gonna spend the time before I go to bed using speed read to read my book on the Hells,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
so I can get up to date and not, you know,
It's up to date to the before the realmic realignment.
well, not the realm, not so much about the realmic realignment stuff, but about the stuff that like Quibble's like, oh, you don't know about hierarchy and the courts and stuff. So she's trying to get like the social stuff from it, you know.
Gotcha. Roll
So
a
so that when he tells me stuff, I know what, like I have a better understanding of like, yeah, this sounds all right, or he's trying to play me.
gotcha. Okay. Sounds good.
Plot
Perfect.
twist: he's always trying to play you.
I mean, yes, but you know, just hopefully I could like start rolling with advantage or something.
Yeah.
and
See
and
what-
hell related things.
Awesome. Yeah. Roll after that. You got a basic understanding more about the courts and the politics in hell. Yeah. Whatever your sin is, that's what you're supposed to exemplify for it. That's right off the bat something you are very much quickly gathering, as well as the idea of hierarchy, promotions, demotions. Um, to a devil, a demotion is a horrendous thing because it is a shrinking of yourself. Similar, you would liken it to like how the rite of annulment is something terrifying to all mortals or spellcasters. Imagine going from a mid-rank devil to an imp or even a lemure is a horrendous idea where your cognitive abilities, your very personhood is being shrunk down. So there is this fear of demotion within the ranks of hell, but also this drive, this compulsion to rise up above the ranks for it. So you that is one thing you gather. You know your heritage, so based off of your personality and your bloodline, you can start to maybe put two and two together. I'm gonna ask you to roll an insight check. Okay. That being said, let me just send you a quick thing.
Let me just see if Manny will help me get over 20. Yeah.
So yeah, there we go. So yeah, you were thinking that too. So that's awesome. All right. With that being
Uh,
said, quick, yeah, go ahead.
okay. Then she's gonna just work out a little bit until Bruce wakes up, get a letter from him, since I don't know when the letter from Professor Devotion is gonna come.
Okay. Are you joining Bruce and Zanny and Alice on their morning workouts? Because that's when you would catch him right before. Because you're doing this at around 7 in the morning when you're catching him, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So are you joining them on their workout, or is this just a quick?
I guess since I was planning on working out too, then sure.
So
Woo woo, working out.
everyone's working out in the morning. Alice, you're with Bruce. Like Bruce is like, oh, I wish I could just sleep in more. Zanny's just like getting ready. She's all hopped up, and then Chance, you come, and you ask Bruce for a letter recommendation, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Like I said, you don't have to role play it. He would be more than happy to write a letter, utilizing the Mazer name, try to um, help you with getting into the observatory.
I want to meet Alice's mother-in-law.
She's dead.
She's dead. Oh, we could probably bring her back.
Doesn't matter in this party. Like,
That's
I think
so
he wants to meet her
true.
even more now.
You know what? I have the blood magic. You have the necromancy. We can summon Mother
we have the
Mazer.
technology.
We have the technology. So,
We
yeah.
can rebuild her.
Hey,
bigger,
Mother
faster,
Mazer.
stronger.
Lance
Let me
wants
make
to
a
meet
Frankenstein
you.
monster, please.
I was thinking
I-
the $1 million mom, but
$1 million mom. All right, go ahead, Chance. Anything else?
Yeah. Okay. And then after she wakes up, her afternoon task is she's gonna take Sandra out, and we're gonna find that um cart, the cable car that went up the mountain. So I'll ask Nazaire if he knows where it lands in the city.
I think it is over in Amra.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. So yeah, she'll take Sandra out and go investigate that so that she can find out where it lands, where it goes at the top, how long it takes, if it costs something, etc., etc.
You would notice it goes to the university and appears to be something for university astronomy students.
All right. Um, can you pay to take it to the observatory?
You're not able to gather that information just like on day one
There's
you're
no like
searching-
person there.
Yeah, so you spend hours trying to find, because there's a lot of wires and cables everywhere in Zarek, because it's a lot more technologically advanced. But eventually you find it going towards the university. When you get to the university, there are no guards like immediately stopping you, and then you start searching for an admin. And let me pull up thing. Sorry, one sec. Yeah. You go to the RIA University of Zarek, and as you go, you speak to one of the admins, and they're like, sorry, that's only supposed to be for university students. I don't think you could just pay for it.
Other people don't take it to the observatory?
No, this is for students that are here that need to get to for their classes up there at nighttime. Then they come right back over here through the cable car.
Yes, yes. If students are coming back?
Yes, they come back usually.
Yeah, no, but I mean, if a student is coming back and the car is already running.
Again, it's for university students. I'm not sure we're allowed to get anyone in. Do you have do you have anything from like the professors that would give you permission?
I am working on that.
I see. Well, fortunately, until we have,
Can I speak to one of the professors here while or set an appointment for tomorrow?
are you currently enrolled in the school?
This is why I need to speak to professors.
Sorry, I can't just give their schedules out or get them schedule an appointment basis for it.
How do you get people to enroll if they can't talk to the professors before enrolling? So that
Usually we have events where they are able to come and speak to it. Right now, the fall semester is just starting, so we're not sure if we're going to have any of those events for recruitment, but we may have some outreach events in the next few weeks.
all right, where would one find a schedule for that?
We post it in our bulletin, trying to update it every week or two.
A bulletin that is only distributed at the school?
And here, as well as the different area around Amara.
All right. Thank you.
Of course. And
The school in Erudita was so much more just welcoming to everybody.
yeah, you can also roll an intelligence check for me. Okay. And is that your final answer, or Manny is gonna lick your finger?
13.
13. Okay, better. You get the feeling that, especially here in Zarek, above all areas, it's who you know. That's what's the driving force. Who you know, or what money you can slip to grease certain palms. That's a driving
If money would do anything.
with like that was with like the observatory. Here with the university, it's more about who you know, unless you're starting to get into bribery for things. But it definitely feels like it's who you know is one aspect of it, but you also know that they have a huge influx of students potentially coming in, because everyone wants to be taught at the RIA University, this university that was co-opted, or like a co-project between Aramare and the RIA. With that being said, anything else you're doing through that evening before nighttime comes?
Yeah, so while I was walking to the university, um, a short conversation with Quibble, where I would ask him, before I'm going out amongst the town, where my family lives, so that I can avoid that.
They live in Archhill, my mistress.
That's where we are right now.
Yes.
Can you give me like a little more, like, are they next door? Are they down the block? Are they 3 blocks away?
Quibble shall go and count the blocks for my mistress.
Right. Okay. All right. Not necessary this very second, but when we get back before we go out this evening, yes. The second thing, uh, tell me if you are aware of one of my family nearby, right? Like, because I don't necessarily uh, recognize them. So I'm going to need, if you know that they are nearby, and I would like to be aware so that I'm not taken by surprise.
Is that a command from my mistress?
Yes, it's a fucking command.
Then Quibble shall obey mistress's fucking commands. And he does. Anything else you want to answer?
No, that's it.
All right. Let's go next to Alice. You did kind of like that conversation with Zanny and Erlon. Anything else you want on the record that you did?
Yeah, I forgot to show off my ghosties to Brucey Poo, so before we go out at night, I'm gonna show off my ghosties, Aisha and Khalid to Brucey Poo.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, that was a real hard K on that fuck there, DM.
I was just typing it. It's because it's Arabic. I have to pronounce. So in Arabic, you have to pronounce like the soft K, hard K, soft T, hard T, soft S, hard S. So yeah,
It's because you don't curse. That's why it was jarring.
that too. So, also, Quibble is his name is Quibble. He's gonna argue with you.
I love him. Him and Hung are my two favorite characters in the entire game.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Big Red is a
Yes.
You don't cause nearly enough problems. All right, you need to be
Oh,
more
that's a
problematic.
challenge. No, I'm
That's a
just playing.
challenge.
I was about to say, wait a second. You just really got so angry at me about this fucking interview.
No, I said my favorite, not Alice's favorite.
All right, so you introduced Bruce to the rest of the ghosties. That's awesome. What was that?
No, she hasn't introduced him to any. She's introducing him to two.
Okay, two. Okay,
Yeah.
which two are you gonna try to introduce him to?
Khalid and Aisha,
Okay,
the usual suspects.
the two. Got it. Awesome. We can RP that later, but yeah, you do that. Awesome. And Erlon, anything you're doing the first day of autumn?
Let's see, autumn. What are seasons to Erlon? I would probably. I have yet to actually ask if Eloquent has a phone number. So can I
Yep.
do a
You
sending and
use the
ask her?
sending stone, and what do you say to her in 25 words?
Oh, 25 words, that's right. Hey, we are at Alice's house. Oh god.
Oh God,
No.
no.
We have a phone. Can I call you? Do you have a number? That's it. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Good to hear from you again, Erlon. I don't have a phone number here.
Oh, fuck.
What is a phone, by the way?
And she'll never know.
And you'll have to wait till tomorrow.
Oh my god. All of that, and she doesn't even know what a phone is. Well, Big Red knows something she doesn't know.
Up until 3 days ago, you didn't know what a phone was either.
Well, not in his head. Let it go.
There you go.
We're experiencing the world, all right, DM?
Yep. All right. Any other things you guys are able to do in the RP? Let me know. We can discuss about it. But those are the main things you guys do the first day of autumn. With that being said, you guys then start planning your day. The one last thing I'll say is that you guys see the paper and you see the feast horoscope, which is just Just a fun little horoscope for it. But what do you everyone's plans for the night going forward? Do you guys plan on doing the same thing you did last time? The same and also the same locations. You guys can discuss that amongst yourselves right now. Try to make a decision because then we're gonna go right into it. But what are the areas you guys are gonna search for tonight? And I'll remind you guys, you have the observatory, you have the forest, you have the an abandoned house, you have the ruins, or search anywhere else in Zerek.
Let's
So-
not do what we did last night since that was totally useless.
See, on the other hand, I was going to suggest exactly the opposite of that, that at least one team should do exactly what we did last night, because since it wasn't there last night, the odds are higher it will be there tonight. Whereas it was at one of those other places, so it's less likely to be there again.
But there's no guarantee that it was anywhere.
No,
Yeah,
there's no
and-
guarantee that there's a, but I think at least one team should cover the same places they did last night.
Yeah, we're not gonna. I mean, we have 4 known locations, and the only way we can hit all of them in one night is if we really split up. I mean, I was thinking of this whole snake eating its own tail situation, where what we're doing now, where one of us goes to one place and the other person follows up behind them. This way, every night we're reaching 3 out of the 4 known locations that we do have. And that way we also have backup on any one of them.
Also, Erwan, roll me a perception check.
That'll do.
Like these are our known locations. It's either these 4 places or we just wander around the city aimlessly playing music and hoping a doorway shows up.
Yeah, I'm
Jesus,
almost
what's with
thinking
my
that we
rolls today?
do the same thing every day, or at least one team does the same thing every day.
That's what
Why?
we did before was Necrack to Cedar Fire, and then Cedar Fire to Cobblestone, and then I was thinking start at Cobblestone, go to Old Town, then go to Old Town to Necrack.
So why don't we do something stupid and split up?
Because we always do something stupid.
That's
But
fair.
I'm
why don't-
for it.
Why don't we do all 4? Why don't we do somebody does Nakrak Cedar Fodder, somebody does Cobblestone Old Town?
I mean, it's our absolute best bet.
Who?
Because nothing bad ever happens when you split the party.
No.
I can go by myself.
Oh no, Ellen. I was actually going to say, since there's 4 spots and 5 of us, I need protection because I cannot go by myself.
No, I mean, I still think we should only do 2 teams. I still
Oh,
think we
yeah,
should
yeah,
do 2 teams, but I think
Oh.
that we should cover all 4 spots instead of
Yeah.
following.
Instead of
Gotcha.
following around, yeah. I see what you're going with. Instead of just snake eating its own tail, just cover all 4.
Hmm. All right. Well, all I heard is that I have to protect good old us. So where are we going, Alex?
Well, darling, that's always your job.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Do we want to shuffle teams around, or do we want to just do like we did last night?
I mean, Alice and I have to be on
Yeah.
alternate teams, but the rest we can shuffle
I
and
keep telling you, I can sing.
I mean, so can I, but it's a fact of doing it well.
Yeah,
Vance.
Lance, you tell us this, and you've yet
I-
to prove that fact.
I mean, if we were going
I
to
don't
all
want
go
him
to
to.
different places, we could. I do believe that you guys could perform as well, but I think we will have the best opportunities with people that are trained in performance.
Yeah, and then after catching a looky loo last night, I don't think any of us should be going off completely by ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh, did my perception check do anything? Yeah.
Yeah, throughout the day, you notice Zanny tries to slip something into your pocket, or your pack, I should say.
Danny, what the hell is that?
Call attention to it. Damn it, I gotta get better at this.
Yeah, you're getting notes from Lance or something. Like this is like a Lance kind of thing. What are you doing?
DM question: How was the money presented to me earlier from the bank?
You went to the money. You got a note, a check, essentially.
Okay.
To the bank. you withdrew 40,000 silver, so you have 40,000 coins
Okay.
jingling in your pockets.
So yeah, there's a bunch of money in a pouch, a very large pouch that she's just holding.
I was trying to put this in your bag without you noticing. That's all.
Annie, look, don't have pity for me for being an idiot and wagering all my money and
It's
losing
not. It's not pity so much as investment in your continued well-being.
it.
And I wanted to help out my friend who just lost all of his money. Not so much pity as I just wanted to help you out.
I appreciate it, Zanny, but we both know probably better in your hands, all right? Hate to say it, but I saved up a bunch of money just to lose it all because of my dumbass ego. So you hold on to it.
Okay, I'll hold on to it then.
Chance
Appreciate
is
it, though.
very proud of you, though. She's like, yeah, you learn a lesson. Good job, Erlon.
First lesson achieved. So appreciate it.
All right. But yeah, back to the thing at hand. What are your teams? So there's Zanny. So okay, I'm gonna do executive order. We're gonna do Zanny and Alice, Lance with Chance, and no, sorry, Zanny with Chance is gonna be team one. Lance, Alice, and Erlon are team two. So with that being
Okie dokie.
said,
I-
but anyone have an objection to that?
Objection.
Lance isn't objecting, but he looks at Zanny and goes, "How come I have to babysit tonight?"
That's because they did. She had to do it the other night.
I did it last night.
But also, I thought the reason that Lance went with me alone was because he had all the skeletons.
Yeah, there's the fact that Lance has a skeleton army. Because when you take Lance, you don't take just Lance, you take Lance and about
take-
half a dozen skeletons, one of them which
Alright.
is a goat.
Well, we'll
The
amend it.
skellies.
So for night two, how about Zanny, Chance, and Erlon, and then that way you have muscle guns with Chance.
Except that Alice did say that Erlon has to always go with her. That
Did
was
she?
his job.
She wants red. Yeah, that red follows her.
Then it's gonna be the same team has split up as it was the last time. So we're gonna do Lance.
No,
and
it's fine. Zanny and I will hopefully not die.
I'm just trying to.
Oh,
make
we
it
won't
fun
die.
here for you guys. So, but
You're way safer than I am. Like,
you have
Probably.
Lance. Lance has.
oh, I'm sorry.
Lance is
I'm
sneaky.
with the only two people who got turned into a sheep during the hag fight. That's exciting.
all right. So because we said we're switching it up for this night, Zanny and Chance, and then do you want Zanny and Chance? Do you want Erlon, or do you want Erlon with the Skelly boys with Lance?
Look, there's
Roll
enough
for it.
big red to go around, guys. You know,
All right,
just
I'll roll for it.
saying.
No, she made a request first. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'll roll for it. So
It's
What
okay.
the fuck? She made a request.
all right. So odd will be with Zanny and Chance. Even will be with Lance and Alice. Zanny and Chance. So
Perfect. Lance wants to tell Alice, he's like, "Hey, on our way down there, we need to stop and get a drink."
Say less.
What the bullshit is that?
All right. So team one, putting this
Going
here
off
for
my
at least
own,
night
thank you.
two, is Zanny, Chance, and Erlon. Team two is going to be Lance and Alice. So where is team one going?
The observatory and the forest.
Observatory and forest.
Not correct,
Excellent.
forest.
And then
Unless there's any objection.
Don't bother me now.
Yes,
No.
very much objection. That would put me in Old Town, and I don't go to places with old in the name.
We're gonna go to a bar first in Aratak. We have to go.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
It's,
Yep,
it's better
that's
that we
fine
go
with
over
me.
there.
We could
Fine
do
with me.
we could do Nakarak and Old Town.
No, we're good. We're good. What you said, Chance? I'm for it. going and drinking. I thought we were on a mission.
So what's the plan, guys? I made the teams. What's the plan? Who's going where?
Lance is taking Alice to that bar, and then we're going to Cobblestone first.
Okay. Cobblestone, great. And then I'm assuming Old Town after Cobblestone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or we can do Old Town.
When does observatory open?
Opens early, like 9. Granted, it's the beginning of autumn, so that's early because the sun is starting to set. It was setting late. Now it's starting to set earlier and earlier. So right now the observatory opens at I would say 8. You can't really use the telescopes until 9 o'clock.
DM,
so
can we
so we
stack
go to
drink?
go first or second.
Can we stack drink effects on ourselves?
Yes.
Alice, let's go get White Girl listed.
Again, say less. You're paying, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
I will
Perfect.
remind you, each of those drinks is 250 silver.
Which one's the one that makes you blind, but you can have like the? Is that the Willow whiskey? Is that the one that
I
makes you
believe it
blind,
is
but
the
you
Willow
get
whiskey.
6
I-
hours of detect magic?
I think that's also the drow vodka if you drink enough.
Yeah, yeah. The Willow whiskey, you're not going to see straight after ingesting this dark and bitter whiskey for the next 12 hours. You have disadvantage on attack and initiative rolls.
All right, Alice, do you want?
Well, before we get there,
Okay.
let's look where we're getting into now the scenes for it. So, and I think that is a good place to pause everything and take our 15-minute or 10-minute break. It's slip
10,
of the tongue,
not
Alex.
15.
Slip of the tongue. 10-minute break, or should I call it Alec? 10-minute break, and we'll come back and continue on. So, see everyone in
Sounds
10
good.
minutes. All right.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, welcome back, folks. We're happy to have you all back. Last time the group was mentioning about role playing their first day of autumn. Now we're going into night and the quest ahead. So I want our two bards. Please roll me d20s, please. Alice with the 4, Chance with the 6. All right, here we go.
Keeping it real, keeping it above the curve.
All right, both of you guys. Awesome. All right. Chance. Okay, so you go up as you're going up the hills for it. Quibble does mention to you, my mistress, the observatory is warded. I'm not powerful enough to break through. So if you are going there, I will not be able to see necessarily everything.
There's windows. You can see enough. It's like the house.
As my mistress wishes. And then that's it. Zanny, you do hear Chance talking to an invisible Quibble.
Mutter, 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 cocks the hammer on her gun. Doesn't shoot it.
You both reach the observatory, and you enter it. And each move the map for a moment.
They have Erlon too.
Now yes, correct.
You
Erlon is
have
also
Erlon,
there. Danny,
too.
Chance, and Erlon. So fantastic. So Erlon, you also hear this brief snippet of a conversation with Invisible Quibble, but is there any conversation or last minute things you guys are talking about or doing before you get to the observatory?
Just as just so I've said it so it's out there. I did the same prep that I did yesterday, so everybody's got 8 again.
Okay. And you gain back your spell slot, taking a short rest before heading out. Got it. So what is the aid? It's 10 for everyone?
It is 10 max, 10 healing immediately.
Okay. So make sure everyone increase your max hit points by 10. All right.
You said by 10?
Yeah.
Cool.
So 9:59 is the cutoff.
9:59, what?
You said you increased by 10, so 9:59 is the cutoff.
Yes.
There you go. All right. You three reach the observatory, enter, and you see the one of the admins, the same dwarf that you saw last time, Chance, looks up and is like, "Oh, you've returned."
I have. Is there still room?
Allow me to take a look. He's looking at Erlon and Zanny. You may ask who your compatriots are.
This is Erlan, and this is Dr. Zanashara.
Doctor. What kind of doctor are you? He does seem
This
genuinely
guy talks.
interested, as he said, you mentioned doctor for it.
I specialize in psychology and medicine, but I've been around 100 years. I kind of like to involve myself in all aspects of science, including astrophysics.
See, from your accent, I take it you're from the RIA as well.
I am, yeah. Southern Ria.
Excellent. And who is this good fellow? Looks at Erlon.
I'm Big Red.
And that is a moniker of sorts?
Whitaker?
It's his show name. He's a bit
performer.
a performer, a fighter, a celebrity to be.
This institute is not necessarily for performance or performers.
No, it's but he's also always interested in learning, aren't you, Erlon?
Sure.
Roll a deception check.
God damn you.
Well, you
Right.
see, you see, Red here's trying to enrich his mind as a performer, giving him the help action.
Gotcha. And that was a deception check for Erlon, not a chance.
Oh well, I wasn't sure because I was the one that was like,
Sorry.
he's
said yes.
and yes, he's. I was the one lying first.
He's the one who gave the affirmative. I'm gonna give him advantage though. So Erlon, roll with advantage because of Chance and Zanny's assistance for it. That's a 12. Well, one more deception check. A dirty 20. Okay.
That's a goddamn dirty 20.
He's like, yeah, Big Red. How do you convince this individual that you are indeed a student?
I say to him, damn. Currently I'm learning a draconic from this lovely person Chance, actually, that you know.
Yes, I've been
And
tutoring him in several subjects, and this is
several
another one.
subjects, yes. And yes, and I'm really interested in stars because I looked in her telescope and I think they're really nice and shiny.
Nice and shiny stars.
If nothing
Shiny
else,
stars.
he'll be
Yes.
quiet and well mannered.
Fucking hell, help me.
Hold all responsibility for your patronage from before. And AKA, anything happens, your ability to come here, Chance, will be revoked.
Don't fuck it up for me, Arlon.
All right.
Not at all. Not at all.
It is first day of the year. Classes have not yet fully started, so we do have some availability. Please, this way.
Thank you, thank you. How do I find out what the schedule is? You know, for the future, so I'm not just like showing up and wondering. You know.
Traditionally, that is the university's prerogative.
I thought that there was a sign out front with like an admission price and like come to the observatory.
Indeed, you schedule it in advance. When the university publishes their schedule for their students, it could be an opportune time for people to be alerted. Roll an insight check. You get the feeling you pay him, he'll give you the schedule.
Got it. Got it. Yes, perhaps when we're leaving.
So, this way. And he leads you. He does the same tour just because there's two new people there. He discusses this reliquary room, this historical room with all the different items they used to use to try to scry or try to perceive things into space before actually getting all of you all into the telescope room. I'm gonna drag your tokens over there. And Chance, you notice that there is the same girl from yesterday is there as well.
She'll nod politely.
Not swell.
Who's that?
Do you ask out loud?
This is Erlon. Looking at Chance as she's nodding. Who's that?
I don't, she was here yesterday. What'd you say her name was? Sorry, what is your name?
Oh, my name is Yve.
Yve. Hi, I'm Big Red.
Hi.
Yve.
Do you?
Is that Silva?
Danny?
Sorry. Go ahead, Red. You do your thing.
Do you like stars, Yve?
Yes, that's why I'm here.
I see that. Yeah.
She's probably studying Erlan, maybe.
Chance. Yve, are you studying right now?
She's just doing she's doing the come back here sign. Like, come over to our telescope. Get
She's
over
like
here.
literally half writing something down.
Erlon literally looks at Chance for a second, like just does that pause moment, just looking at her, and then just turns right back to Yve. Yve, are you studying right now?
I was. She puts down her pen. I was. Are you a student here?
I am a student of sorts, but not of this place at all. I am visiting, as you can see, because I also enjoy stars.
Great.
They are shiny.
They're indeed shiny. Yes.
Yes.
Uh, all right. Yes, very nice to meet you, Erlan.
Man, she might have information for us. That's what I'm talking to her.
Just come back over here.
All right. Well, Eve, hopefully you will be here after we, do our little thing for a little bit. Look at the stars, I guess, and I'll hopefully talk to you later.
Potentially.
Awesome. Well, like I said, my name is Big Red. You'll probably hear about me in the papers. A big deal, and I just wanted to just make sure you knew that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Enjoy your studies. We're just gonna
Thank you.
go on over here.
And she very quickly shifts her chair a little bit and tries to focus in on the telescope.
All right. I appreciate you being friendly and trying to get information, but we also said that we would be quiet and not disturb anything
Anything, Chance, not
or
anyone.
anyone.
Oh, see, you guys over here aren't very specific about your rules. I'm just saying. And like I said, the best information that I get is when I just go out and get it.
Like I said, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But also I do not.
Zanny?
I hate to say it, he may have a
Oh, whoa! You hear that, Chance?
I'm
What's
not
the
saying we
point?
go over and bother the girl, but if
Okay.
she's been here a few nights, if she's been here a while, maybe she's
Mm.
seen something here.
Hey, see, Chance?
All right. But maybe we do it without, with less,
Of a scene?
yes, less of a scene and maybe less, creep factor.
Creep factor? Get out of here! Look, I'm just Big Red, asking about her studies. Chance, the creep factor. Is it there? Hold on. Am I missing something? Am I being a creep?
It's more just being very very enthusiastically approached by a stranger, especially in a place like a library or an observatory that is generally a more subdued, quiet place. It can be a little, maybe not creep, but a little off-putting.
Gotcha. So just whisper next time.
Yeah, and just I mean, I can go speak for Chance, but speaking from my own personal experience, when some guy just kind of walks up to me and is like, "Hey, I'm so and so," I'm like, "That's nice," and then I proceed to just keep reading whatever the fuck I was doing and
Yeah.
ignore them.
Yeah, kind of that. Again, it's not. I know that your intentions are good, and I appreciate what you're trying to do, but we're gonna work on tact.
Yep, that's the
Yeah.
word, tact.
Well, I'm gonna take that good old tact and put it in my pocket for right now.
All right. Okay. How about I'm gonna set up the telescope.
Okay.
You without staring and looking more creepy. Just keep an eye out for when she takes a break. If she takes a break from her work and wants to get a drink or something, and then maybe you can approach her for conversation, asking if she's been here for a while, or maybe also take one of us with you.
Gotcha. So I'm okay now to watch her, which isn't creepy.
But not staring. Just
I will blink a couple of times.
peripherally.
Not directly stare ahead, just like corner of your eye. You don't.
Guys, come on!
There's
You don't
no way
have
we
to tell
can.
me how to talk to a girl or watch a girl. I mean, it's really
I
easy for
think
me.
we might have to. I think we might actually have to.
Yes, I do think actually this might we might want to work on that.
Look, I'll do it. I'll do it for tact reasons. I'll do it for you. Okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
We're on the clock. Remember that.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, fine. I'll watch her. You guys do whatever you need to do.
But also, you can look at the telescope, and I will not give him the lecture that I gave Lance, which was all the scientific stuff. But she'll try to focus more on the interesting, this is so and so constellation, and tell the story behind the constellation, more interesting things that I think Erlan would be more oh, that's the great warrior, or like
Okay, I'm down.
the stories of the various constellations as she's showing him stars.
Things that would actually interest him and not make him think that he's bored.
Yes.
Gotcha.
She's trying to keep him entertained.
Danny is also interested in these formations as well, because these are not her stars normally.
And slightly, they're a little bit more northward, but they're not complete.
Yeah.
They're not in another hemisphere. They're just
But there's like we're far enough that the sky would have different stars in it in different constellations that I could see.
Yep. And Erlon, roll a perception check.
I just gave you a 10-4. I just realized that. Ooh, she's totally into me.
16. All right, let me roll something. Yeah, I'm gonna send you a quick message.
I'm gonna laugh. She's totally weirded out by you, and is calling the police.
You didn't know that's what was already happening? This is new information?
I looked at the telescope. It's actually a flare for rescue, and like, whoa, look at that shiny star.
The bat signals in the sky.
Ooh, is
Alright,
there a
just
big
sent you a
red signal?
message.
Oh, okay.
With that being said, do you do anything upon that information?
I will just really listen to what Chance said and really hone in on her and focus.
Okay.
But I'm going to do it more in a stealthy type of way, I think, not make it so obvious.
Gotcha. So next hour passes where you're discussing or hearing about the stars. Chance, roll me a performance check to see how eloquent and your performance is with the different constellations. Natural 20. This is definitely something you are.
Why can't I do and then 5 minutes from now when I'm singing, nothing probably.
Probably. Okay. It's about 10 o'clock. Let me roll one last thing. Erlon, you're just gonna approach her?
Yeah, if that's how far we time sweep into, yes,
1 hour
I will
from
approach
now.
her.
Yeah, we're time skipping now. It's 10 o'clock.
So during that hour, did anything else change with her demeanor or what she's doing?
No, not really. She seems to be trying to concentrate on the through with whatever she is with the telescope.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm going over.
Can I roll what we
A
talked about
strength
last
check?
week? No. Pre Erlon, but just or as he's going over there, just in our interaction. What we talked about last week, which I don't know whether it would be insight or nature
I think
or
nature would be the one to answer. Also, if you do notice a flap of like Quibble, who it seems strange because he's not invisible, yet he's near the window. So that could be another option for you to try to go to him and see what's going on with him.
all right, well, I'll do both. Nope, that's nothing.
That's nothing.
That's absolutely nothing.
All right. So a couple things are happening. Zanny, what is Zanny doing after Chance gives this whole hour-long speech about the different constellations? And it's fascinating, I'm assuming to you, but what are you doing? Oh, well, number one, you find it fascinating, and then number two, what do you do after 1 hour passes?
Zanny is listening to Chance and is paying attention. And every once in a while, she's sticking her eye in the telescope to see what Chance is talking about. But she's mostly watchdogging because Erlon's talking to this lady and he's pretty focused there. Zanny's actually focused on making sure nothing comes up behind them, and like that's her main attention, is just
You would notice the
standing
doors from over here. Two individuals do come out of it. One is a blue dragon born. That's a lithe figure, very slim. They're probably female for it. The other is a human with red hair, like really bushy red hair. And they seem to be talking about getting everything set up for the fall
Oh
semester.
God, Alice.
Okay.
And they do pass by you all. You can kind of tell they probably are other employees or
Yeah.
people in charge, but they seem to be very routine. It's first day. It's not the school is getting started, but hasn't yet officially started. Like orientations are being had, but you don't really notice anything too much. But you are able to hear two names for it.
Okay.
Pretty and Cassandra. You hear those two names from these two individuals.
And they're talking about each other.
Like when they're talking, like, "Hey, Pretty."
Oh,
what do you think
they're
about
they're
this?"
identifying each other by name.
Yeah, those are like their names that you pick up.
Okay. And I think the only other thing is if some point in time Erlon peels off to go talk to that young lady again, Zanny's following behind him this time.
Okay. So Erlon and Chance roll d10s for me, please.
D10s.
Yep.
Depends on the D10s.
Right, 9, and then Erlon 7. Cool. All right, Chance, you're going first. You head over to one of the windows.
The window.
This is happening at the same time, but we're just for me
Yeah,
doing
that makes
things.
sense.
But
I like it.
Chance, are you approaching one of the windows?
Yes, but like if it's not open or anything, I don't know how it's set up, but I'll try using message first.
Okay. Yeah. From where you're standing, right? Or would you go to the window? So that's less.
I don't know how obvious is this flapping going on outside the window. She doesn't want to draw attention to it. She's just like,
It's
oh
a-
God,
it-
what is he doing?
It's flapping a little bit. He's flapping a little bit, but the drawing less attention would be you casting message, and then even if people can't hear what you're looking somewhere and your lips are moving. I mean, versus just stretching your legs, going towards like the windows, and then casually casting message, and like looks like you're just stretching and just talking to yourself.
Yeah.
Cool. So the latter.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you say with your message?
What's going on? There's a lot of flapping.
My mistress commanded that I tell if someone related to you is present.
She just like looks around. She looks, yeah, she just like looks around and then tries to be like, no, I'm cool. Yes. Who?
Your half sister Eve is present, my mistress.
If I'm holding anything, I definitely dropped it.
Yeah, your notebook probably are like notes.
Yeah. It's like, and she just like, and she just like scrambles to pick it up and like, she's trying to go back to the like telescope and be cool, but she's like just
Erlon
trying
cool.
to be cool.
Yeah, roll a
Okay,
deception.
apparently I'm doing okay, but
Just
she does
normal
not
chance.
feel
Give yourself disadvantage if you want.
like inside she does not feel okay.
18. Yeah. I'm gonna roll.
Okay, if Erlon sees this, he's literally gonna be like, "What the fuck is wrong with
Yeah,
Chance
no,
right now?"
you guys don't know, but Chance, you go back to your seat and you sit and you see Erlon and Zanny are striking a conversation with her.
Which probably just like she's just like, oh shit. And she's just gonna like if we're in this mind link, she's not gonna say anything to Zanny. She's like, what's going on?
I don't think the mind link was established.
Zanny just said right here, with people's permission, I'll have set up the mind link as well to get it up and running.
I didn't see that. Sorry. There's a
Yeah,
lot.
you're fine. You're
I
fine.
didn't see
We're
that.
terrible with that.
Yeah. It's all nerds and all that other thing.
Yeah, you might not want to see the other stuff. Don't say that one.
Okay. So before we get to that, Erlon, you go and
nerds.
you approach with Zanny to Eve. Um, she sees you coming and just like smiles and puts her stuff down for a moment. Enjoying yourselves?
Yes, how's the studies going?
They're going well.
They are. Nice,
Yeah.
nice, nice. What are you studying, by the way?
The stars.
The shiny things.
I
That's
mean,
awesome.
I think what my friend is meaning like is this extracurricular or is this for a major?
This is more recreational.
Oh, okay.
I always
Mhm.
like astronomy.
You're just doing it for fun.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, I mean, that's kind of like the same thing as me. That's cool. I just do this for fun. Look at the sky, look at the stars. Um, so what else do you do, by the way, if you don't mind me asking?
Let's. I'm sorry. Roll a persuasion check, Erlon.
Yeah. Not
You just go up to a
persuasion,
random
it's
person and say, "Well, what do
And-
you do?" I'm like,
And I'm trying to soften up my buddy and give him a little bit of help.
I'll take it.
okay.
Oh my god, doesn't fucking matter.
Well, I tried.
Um, I I'm with my family here in the city. I just recently became a student at the university.
University, huh?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's kind of cool. Can I do an insight check on her?
Roll an insight.
Because the roles have been fantastic. Yeah, don't know shit. I believe her.
Yeah.
Totally believe her.
Zanny, you can also roll an insight check if you want.
Hey, don't help me anymore.
I'm gonna roll this one myself. No, that's not it. Hang on. I was about to whisper roll that. I want the public roll, please. Thank you. Oh, cool.
Natural one. You both
Oh
are
wow, phenomenal.
Okay. Yeah, you both of you are not picking up anything for it. You just seems just normal student and doing normal student things at the moment.
I'm more focused on making sure that Red
Erlon.
doesn't do something that gets us thrown the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna change really quickly. So can help.
You mentioned
But
before your
notice.
name is Big Red.
Oh
Is
yeah,
that correct?
yeah, that's right. Does it ring a bell now?
I think so.
You think so? What have you heard or seen?
You fight monsters, right?
I do actually. Yeah, I'm really big into helping those that are unable to help themselves.
Right. Right.
Mm-hmm. Why do you wait? Hold on. You know about me, or you asked about me, and I asked you earlier about yourself.
Sorry.
Just,
Yeah, sorry, say that again.
are you all right?
Yeah, just feeling a little under the weather suddenly. I think I might have been focusing or pushing my on the eyepiece too hard. So
Are
starting
you
to see things
sure? What are you starting to see?
blurred. Like my eye hurts, I mean.
Oh, gotcha. Um, well, I mean, sorry, just want to make sure you're okay. But like I said, I mean, I try to help those that are not able to help themselves, and yeah, that's me. That's kind of what we do. I'm here. This is Zanny, and we're part of
Ah,
the Crimson Peacekeepers.
Yes.
And
Hi.
yeah,
uh, I'm sorry. I I think I overheard your name. Did you say Eve? Is that a Sylvan name?
Um, sort of more arumic, but does have some Sylvan in it. And you see her; she's
Oh,
starting to like pack some of her stuff up.
hold on.
and I do
What's going on?
apologize if my friend's bothering you.
No. I just, like I said, I'm not feeling too well suddenly. So
Well,
Well,
perfect, perfect. Zanny's a doctor,
yeah, I
actually.
was actually
She
yeah, I
could
was about
help
to
you.
mention.
Just
I am a doctor. If you wanted me to take a
yeah.
look.
I appreciate it. I think I just need a little bit of some light medicine. You just go home and rest, sort of deal.
Okay.
Okay, then. What is she just randomly starts getting sick like this?
All right, well,
She's still in front of you, Erlon, as you say that.
Oh.
It just all of a sudden in your brain, you're like, we have a
Could use this
mental
mind
connection
thing.
for a reason.
I just said
You-
I should use this mind thing.
You didn't say mind link, and you didn't say you step away. She's
Like
about
Zanny.
in-
Okay, on the mind link, Zanny.
Okay.
I think we should insist on helping her. This is kind of weird. I didn't mention it to you guys earlier, but she was kind of staring at us in a weird way after we left.
Oh,
So she might know
Okay.
more than what she's letting on, I feel like.
gotcha. Okay.
All right. So let's try
Uh,
to keep her here if we can.
I just quickly refocus back to her and out loud, just
I mean, are you really sure? It's really no trouble at all. I have paperwork and everything. I am an accomplished and licensed physician.
I am absolutely sure you are, and this is in no way a dismissal of your kindness at all. I just feel like I should just go home.
No. It's fine. Seriously, Danny is here to help. She's let me tell you about it. She's literally pulled bullets out of people's wounds. She saved me a couple times, actually more than a couple of times. And like, look, this is our thing. We like to help people. You're here. You're not looking so good. You know what? Hang out here for a bit. Let me get Chance, and then we could all, just converse, talk to each other. She loves stars. Talk to you about plenty of stars, a lot of knowledge of stars. Just hang out for a bit. We don't want you to, leave and end up getting hurt or something. Let me go get Chance.
Roll persuasion check, Erlon.
Oh, god damn you! Not persuasive tonight. Okay,
this time my blabbering has given this man help action, though.
Give you advantage.
Yeah.
That's why I keep her running her mouth.
Yeah, it ain't working.
It's not helping.
Right.
I appreciate it. What was her name again? The person you were with?
Chance?
Chance.
Yeah, she's right over there. And again,
She
just
does
points in her
look-
direction.
And Chance, are you looking at her at the same? Are you looking at them?
No, Chance is doing everything she can to not look at them. She has her face shoved in the telescope so
Well-
hard.
Well, at that point, he points at Chance, like, Chance, over there. And I'm going to yell at Chance, Chance, look, Chance, hello.
This fucking tech
Oh,
shit.
what?
Stop looking at the telescope.
Eh,
Chance, we're talking, and I'm going to go back in the mind thing to Chance. Chance, we're talking to her. Look, we need to get some information from her. She's not feeling so good, actually.
yeah,
So-
I'm not. I don't.
What? What's going on?
I don't know if we
Come on, Chance, get it out.
if we want inf- I don't know if she'll have anything at the moment. If she wants to leave, let her leave.
No, hold on 1 second, right?
As
If
you're
you guys are
saying
both
this,
feeling the
she's
same
packing
way,
up because you guys
Yep,
are talking mentally.
I am literally
Yeah.
going to hold her. I'm going to, well, not hold her. Sorry, we're gonna grab onto her wrist if I see her packing up.
Please
What
let
you
me go.
doing?
Guys,
Let her go.
In mind link.
Just let
Let her go.
this is a big thing, guys. So we're trying to get some information. Finally, there's something happening.
Let
What's the deal?
her go.
Something is wrong,
She tries pulling away and roll an
That's fine.
athletics check, Erlon.
and you're about to commit a crime in this fucking city, Red.
I
You know-
didn't do it that bad.
Roll an
You know how we were
athletics check.
talking about being a creep?
Is this being grappled wise or
Yeah.
okay? So this is at advantage. Well, thank God, because this is terrible.
Okay. You
Terrible
hold
for
her.
you.
Give me one
Yeah.
sec. All right. I'm gonna give me 1 sec.
All right, if he does this, Chance is literally coming over and taking his hand away.
Oh, now you're coming.
Yes.
I'm using this shenanigans as a distraction to cast see invisibility on myself.
Yeah. As you do this, you hold on to her very tightly, and she can't get out. And you see suddenly she panics, and then she screams, "Let
What
me!"
would
And her eyes glow. "Let me go, or we shall come to blows." And you see her; she like almost chokes for a moment. Her eyes glow golden. Zanny and Chance roll insight or Arcana.
what did she start saying? By the way,
The
Let me
Arcana.
go, or we shall come to blow.
Fuck me. Okay.
15 is a DC. Both of you, or I should say Zanny, or Chance, you've seen the eyes glow and the echo of a voice once before. When Guy spoke a prophecy. Zanny, you have been training and know that there is some prophetic power emanating from her voice. She may be an oracle.
Let her go,
And
Erlon.
immediately, Erlon, your hand just immediately, like, without even
Mhm.
your consent, like your hand just lets go immediately. And then she staggers and falls back in her chair, and she looks completely drained and the cold sweat.
Okay, I will apologize to her, and I'll apologize to them, and be like, "Look, guys, we're just acting on instinct.
What
Seemed
happened?
like something was up."
What happened?
Are you all right?
Oh, hold on.
I
You
have to
blacked out.
go. I have to go. She just
Hold
grabs
on,
her
wait.
and is rushing away. Are you trying to intercept her again?
I'm
I'm-
stopping Erlon.
Someone
I might have
else.
no strength, but I am stopping Erlon if he even lunges in that direction.
Are you trying to stop her, Erlon? Let's start with that.
Am I able to at least intimidate her to stop instead of using my muscle? Use my
This is
way
more,
of like just getting her to stay.
she is freaked out. You intimidating her is gonna push her
Ugh.
more to run.
Can I? Oh my god! Can I Misty step in front of her really quick and literally just say, "Look, I'm sorry. I know this is freaking you out, but this is what happened," and explain to her literally what she just said. Like her eyes glowed, and what she basically stated to us. Um, and again, just apologize. Like I'm literally just Misty stepping in front of her, apologizing, and be like, "Please, just calm down.
It's
We're
fine. I need
here
to.
for a different reason. We're here to find out information."
I don't know. I just please leave me alone. And she just is rushing. Like even if you sidestep, Zanny, what is Zanny doing? Because I know Chance, you're trying to stop Erlon. What is Zanny doing?
I mean, I tried to use the hubbub to cast the invisibility to see if something's going on around here.
Yeah,
There
and
goes her.
you look around. You don't see anything invisible inside the building.
Okay.
You can't just drink her.
I'm not
Blow dart.
going to. No. Yes, I can. No, I won't.
Chance has repeatedly said now, mentally, stop, leave her alone.
Fine,
And she
fine.
just
You know what? Fine.
continues rushing away.
I'm
That's
going
fine.
to. I'm not going to stop her, but I am going to walk out after her.
Okay.
To
Not
follow
like
her?
trying to stop her. Just want to follow her outside and try to get her attention after she leaves. After she goes outside.
Yeah, she heads outside.
Eve,
Shit.
I'm not trying to stop you. I'm just trying to, maybe I might have answers for what just happened to you.
I don't know what happened. I need to get away.
Xanashar Gloris Songventeri, find me later.
Roll a persuasion check.
Good news, everybody. I suddenly got really good at this.
16. She stares at you for a bit and then just doesn't answer, but you don't hear a no or a leave me alone as she rushes off to her
That's
horse.
it.
And
I
starts
just turn around and walk back in.
Okay. What is Chance and Zanny, Chance and Erlon doing as Zanny is walking back inside?
once she gets out of the room and Chance has not stopped Erlon, she like storms back over to the seat and she just collapses, like verge of tears.
Erlon goes over to her, feeling like it's his fault. Chance, look, I'm sorry. Okay, like I don't know what got a hold of me. Like it just look, we've been on a cold case for a bit now, right? This seemed like the one thing that was coming up, and I jumped on it.
You didn't even ask her if she had seen anything odd, and there are people that work here.
I understand, and you know what? After everything's said and done, people will understand, right? I know I act, crazy sometimes, but there's something behind it all. Okay, maybe I act too quickly, and there's shit afterwards that we have to clean up. But in
Why
the
would
end, people don't question it.
why wouldn't you stop when I said stop?
Look, it's the same reason why I fight how hard I fight, right? It's almost like I got into a rage, but without raging, right? Like I just felt the need to figure out what's going on. And sometimes I feel like if other people let it pass by, it always comes down to me. I'm sorry, Chance.
Let's just go sing at the stupid door.
All right.
Danny, are you doing or saying anything?
I'm just coming back in and finding whatever I find when I come back. I don't know
Yeah.
where they're at in this whenever I pop back in.
You would be right when she's saying, "Why didn't?" Well, no, not why didn't you stop? Right about like right there. You're coming in.
Just walk back in and walk over.
Well, I at least gave her the option to maybe find something out. But I let her go. I didn't try to do anything. I just wanted to give her options.
I'll talk to her later. Now is not the time for any of this.
Fine.
That
You know what?
You?
that was my sister.
What?
That saves me the question.
And I would
The
have
fuck?
gladly answered that afterwards, but do you understand why I wanted you to stop?
No.
Red, she's got family looking for her around here, and and possibly for not great things. So,
Yeah,
as
but she didn't
wonderful as it
seem
is
like
that her
she
family
was.
like,
Look,
as good as
guys,
it is that her family's right there, it could have been bad for us. It could have been
yeah,
bad for
but
her.
No,
she didn't seem like she was like looking for her
no,
in that sense.
and that's the other half of it, is that it's not just like everybody thinks I'm afraid that they're out to kill me, and maybe they are. She, I don't know what she knows. She may be innocent in all of this, and it could be like my father. I could bring this and it could collapse her world. And, this chaotic situation is not the way you want. You saw how she got flustered and ran out of here from her own powers. If I just dropped some life-changing news, that that's the kind of thing you do slowly over coffee in a quiet, safe place.
Hmm.
If you're going to break someone's world, at least try to do it gently.
I mean, is that what you're going to tell us too?
What do you mean?
I mean, we didn't know until after that just happened. Like, we just found out now, and had we known before, I mean, I'm assuming you just found out yourself from
Yes.
the look on your face. But Hell, honey, if I'd have known that, I'd have stopped red.
I thought that just saying stop was I thought that we were a team, and that just saying please stop continuously would be enough
Yeah, you
for
told
you
him
to
stop.
respect me.
I respect you, Chance. It's just, I just wanted to get answers. All right? That's what we're here for. That is the main reason why I'm here, is to get the answers. All right?
And when you were asking questions, that was fine. When she was trying to leave, let's just do this.
Hours go by as you guys investigate the area. I want all three of you to roll investigation checks.
I am also see invisibilitying.
Awesome.
And I'll Pearl of Power
Oh,
to get
I
a spell slot
cannot
back.
tonight. I quit.
So 25, 16, 11. With see invisibility from two of you. You look around and you don't see any markers as 11 a.m. as 11 p.m. comes. Chance you even hum or sing the song. Nothing happens though. And by I would say 12 o'clock, midnight strikes. You all decide perhaps it's time to try the other location with whatever time you have left for it. And so you all leave the observatory. All right, let's go to the next team.
What
All right,
shenanigans can we get up to?
Plenty. So let me ask this. You guys are in Arch Hill. The bar that I mentioned that Lance you're trying to go to first is in Artaharek. Are you going straight towards it or are you going to Cobblestone first?
Now let's go there, and then let's actually go to Old Town first.
Okay. So you head to
Hey, if we get it done early, then we can be back in town before it gets too late.
You know
that's
what?
true.
You're
So
genius.
you're going to the bar first, then to Old Town. Got it. So the trolley will take you to Artaharek. Artaharek then to Old Town. It's just like a short distance walk away from it. So you get to Artaharek, or yeah, you get to there, and you're going by. Roll me a Lance. Roll me a d20, please. Yeah, you get off and you're walking by, and you're near the stations next to like Poets Park, and the two of you are walking down Poets Park, heading towards Artaharek, where the striped hyena is. Is there any conversation or any other prep that the two of you are doing before you reach the bar?
Alice, do you want to be the drinker or the get us? Somebody needs to be walking straight in a straight line when we leave.
Darling, ask that question to me again.
Well, I had to offer.
Look, I have put my drinking ways relatively behind me, but at the same time, I am the professional out of the two of us is at walking not so straight.
That's fair. And almost makes sense. Okay. So when we get here, I'm gonna need you to drink at least one, maybe two of these specialty drinks.
Are you dragging me? What?
No, one of them's gonna let you detect magic for 6 hours.
Oh,
You
there's
just won't be able to
sacrificing
see
involved,
straight.
huh? I wish we could sacrifice characters.
Lance, if we
Very
had
sweet.
just taken an hour back at the manor, I could have just known how to cast detect magic.
Right, and that lasts for 10 minutes. This will last for 6
No, it doesn't.
hours.
It lasts the whole day.
No, the spell detect magic.
Oh, like the actual.
This will last. Yes,
Oh.
this will last for 6 hours straight.
That feels like a headache, darling.
Yeah, you're not gonna have a great time in the morning, but
Oh. Well, maybe I don't want to be the person doing that. I feel like I've never detected magic before ever. I have nursed some very royal hangovers, though, so I don't know if you're more well versed for this or I.
Well,
What's the other
Either-
drink?
the other one we need to drink together so we have advantage on attack rolls.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Don't you have Sheldon you can look through? Couldn't you just use Sheldon as your eyes, and then you detect magic and you feel the heebie-jeebies around you, and then you use your eyeballs as Sheldon?
Yes, one of the side effects is you can't see straight
Yes, but
for
Sheldon
12
can.
hours. That's true. We'll see how it works. So I guess I'll drink the drinking then.
Alice has never cast detect magic in her life, and she's not about to do it for the first time for 6 hours straight.
Awesome. You guys see the new map, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. As you're walking, you see there is a very haggard-looking orc who's dressed in like disheveled look, dirty, ragged. He's like scratching his beard, and he's like, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to stop. Make the voices go away, make the voices go away, make the voices go away. Stop. Don't kill. What are you two doing?"
Stepping to the side.
Crossing the sidewalk.
Yeah. So you guys walking past. I'm gonna send a message to both of you for a really quick second. And actually, both of you roll perception checks for me, please.
Perception.
Lance, okay. And Jesus, both of you guys. Okay, sending private messages. 1 second for it. Sent that to Lance, now to Alice.
I'm choking out water over here. I'm dying, you guys. I hope we get ganked. This man's about to get.
There you go. Sent it to Alice as well. Give you guys 5 seconds to read that. I'm going to ask for immediate reactions.
Alice is going to.
So let's both of you roll d10s. We're going to see who goes first for this. Okay, Alice, what are you doing in less than 5 seconds? What are you doing?
She's gonna have her arm looped through Lance's like they're, a married couple walking through the park, but she's going to like slow down a lot, and she's trying to see. She's not entirely sure what she saw the first time. She's trying to like double check to see if that woman was like actually transparent or if she's had a little not enough to drink today.
Okay. You're focusing on that, Lance. What are you doing next 5 seconds?
Lance is just watching him, but is shifting his staff in case he needs to be ready to cast something.
Okay. As that happens, Lance, I'm going to say because you rolled a natural 20, you're going to get some things that happen. You get to react first, no matter what happens for it. But you finally, for both of you, you hear the orc go, and he just starts screaming and falls to his knees, and you see his body starting to contort. What are you doing, Lance? You rolled a natural 20. What are you doing in this exact moment?
Does it look magical?
Somewhat.
Lance is just gonna run up and cast Dispel Magic on him.
Okay. You rush forward. You try to cast a spell magic. As you try to touch him, your hand almost burns, and I want you to roll an
Oh,
Arcana check.
I'm not touching him. I'm casting it from like
You
where
said
I'm
but
at.
so I wasn't sure.
Yeah. Sorry, Lance is gonna take like a step forward and then cast it, like just in case there's backlash. He doesn't want it to hit Alice.
Okay, got it. Roll an Arcana check for me, please. Okay. The dispel magic does nothing, but you are able to tell as the magic kind of like impacts and washes over. With that natural 20 and then in 27, this is more of a curse as opposed to a spell for it. But you start to see his body contort, his body change, his muscles rip, and blood start to seep out of him until finally he stands towering as a demon and just roars in agony.
Sweet.
And I need both of you to roll initiative.
Oh, okay.
Allison had a 20. All right, let's see. Roll really quickly. All right, cool. Alice, you're gonna be first up, starting the initiative. What are you doing?
Did I get a vibe from the lady?
You were staring at her for 5 seconds. You wouldn't have been able to get a vibe when that happened fully.
Okay,
So you haven't yet.
Alice is going to ask Lance, one person or two?
One.
Okay, thank you. Alice is going to cast Crown of Madness and really just make this guy's day a little bit worse. Oh, no, I'm not. Hold on.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Antagonize because that's cooler.
Okay, what does antagonize you again?
Here.
It antagonizes them.
I just rolled. I rolled instead of posting it. Hold on. There we go. That's the one. They have to make a wisdom saving throw. Alice, is going to just tell him to, not listen to the voices in his head and listen to hers because she's way more important than whatever floozy he's listening to right now.
Yeah. As you do that, he kind of like stares at you, and his eyes start to glow with purplish red energy, and he just roars in rage. The spell failed. Like it worked, but he saved.
He's saved. Okay, so it only takes 5 damage because we round down, correct?
We round up, so 6.
Oh, radical. Okay. Alice is gonna go this direction behind a bush, and as she does so, she's gonna use her bonus action. We're Jack Sparrow running away. I'm just kidding. She's gonna go. Okay, one of you. We've got a situation here. Help.
Okay.
And
Roll your story.
that's an okay one, I think. That's. I don't remember. Hold on. Oh, it's incident.
Yep. Cool. So you'll be able to use that as your next turn.
Yes.
All right. Suddenly, at this end of the street of the park, you see the ground starts to shift and 2 creatures emerge. And they have a guttural screech as their entire body contorts and just roars. And they apparently have manifested from somewhere. Lance and Alice, you both can roll religion checks. Yeah, they're demons. This isn't even the hells. These are straight out demons. You both would be able to tell. So something from the abyss. And Alice, you notice the individual is watching you all, but then just turns her back and starts walking away, growing more and more transparent and vanishing.
There was a person on the map the whole time.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I was too zoomed in. I didn't see her.
and that's perfect for the audience.
Oh my gosh, I'm the biggest dumb in the whole wide world. I'm so sorry.
You're fine. It fits because you're the only one who saw her. So
Well,
you will do
I didn't
describe her.
either.
So, all right. Lance, you just saw two demons suddenly appear, and this orc turned into a demon. What are you doing?
Well, Lance is gonna mutter loud enough for Alice to hear. I told you this is why I hate this town. These people here are weird. Um, and he's gonna dump the skeletons out in front of him.
Create a skelly
All of them.
wall.
Just dump the whole bag out.
Yep. That's your bonus action to summon them.
And his hang on one second.
You have your action because your bonus action is to get them to come out.
What's my distance here? Too far. Cool. Lance is going to cast. Do I want to use that right now? No. Lance is going to cast Spirit of Death
Okay. Grab the token.
right behind this guy,
All right.
and that gets to attack immediately.
After at the end of your turn, technically, but yeah. All
Yeah.
right. You end any movement before you end your turn.
Lance is he's gonna take a couple steps back and tell Sheldon to also, I assume, is still sitting on his shoulder or something
Yep.
like that.
Awesome. All right. Spirit of Death, roll your attacks for them.
He gets how many attacks?
Yeah, you have the spell. I don't have it pulled up. I'm sorry.
Sorry. Half the level of spell, so he gets 2 attacks.
Yep.
Okay.
So roll with the.
Oh, okay. Spell attack with advantage.
Yeah.
Did that not pop up?
Nope. What did it appear? There it is. A natural 20. Okay. Which is, I believe, a D8 plus 3. So it's 8. Roll a D8 on top of that. So 8 plus 6 is 14 damage.
All right. And second one.
20 hits. Roll damage.
Technically, it has advantage. So just
26. So it still hits. Roll damage. 11. You just as the spirit of death slashes with both of it with its scythe attacks. Awesome. It is now the creature's turn. It got hit twice. It's gonna spin around, and it is it's gonna use its reaction for its unbridled fury after it gets attacked, and it's gonna swing its great sword back at it. Does a 15 hit your spirit of death?
that is its AC.
Then it takes 7 slashing.
Okay.
All right. Now it's its turn. That was its reaction. It gets it back. It is going to multi-attack. First with its greatsword, and then its bite. Both miss, as it's a 12 and a 13, even with a plus 7 to hit. Your spirit of death floats away as it misses. All right. That is its turn. Alice, what are you doing as demons are amok in your city?
Screaming, running for the hills. No, not at all. I lost what I was reading because I've got too many darn subclasses. Let's see. I am going to, boy, me and my bonus actions, not that many. I am gonna hold on to my thingy.
Sorry. What are you doing over there? Just like, yeah,
It was in chat, so it's in chat. Like I have this issue. Like for some reason, I'm glowing right now. So I was like, it's the spirit of Earl, like Big Red trying to fight with you
Okay.
guys.
I'm listening. Alice, your screen is right next to
Like
Earlon's,
I just want to
so
appear, and be like,
yeah.
I'm
Don't
here to
Can I
leave.
can I
All right,
have
go ahead. Sorry.
can I have the summon familiar spell, but it's just Big Red? I could just summon him. No,
Isn't there
I'm.
an anime where you could just like something switch, or like your stand-in
You're
or
talking about
something like that?
JoJo? Oh no, not like
JoJo.
stand.
Okay, that I don't know what it is. I've never seen it, but saw a meme of it once. So,
I
but
am gonna bang into the room on the demon. There's one.
which one?
There's
There's three of
two.
them.
Oh, sorry, the
Okay.
big guy.
Big guy. All right, 28-13. Go ahead, roll. The one hits, one misses.
Okay.
Roll damage 11.
11 force damage. And for my bonus action, I am going to continue to stand behind this tree that I'm currently behind, but I'm actually going to come over here by Lancy Pale. Is this a tree or a bush?
That is a tree.
Is it like a thick tree, a thin tree?
Thin tree.
It's a thin tree? Oh,
Yeah.
well, I'm a thick girly, so
All right.
it's the skirts. So I'm trying to do like the 2-year-old trying to do hide and seek behind this tree. I'm just not
Fair.
making eye contact with the demons.
The demons do see you though.
No,
So
they don't. That's crazy. That's wild.
sorry, they do see you. Let's do second.
Alice, if I can't see them, they can't see me. Only works for monsters under your bed, not monsters in front of your face.
Oh, see, that would have been helpful information.
This one comes running, dashing towards your direction. Alice, it seems hell bent towards you specifically.
If this blows up in my face, I'm going to be royally pissed about this dress.
And then the other one, let me see, distance. Yeah, this one's gonna go rushing over, and it's gonna attack the spirit of death with an attack. And it has advantage because of flanking, but still misses with a 13. All right. Cool. Lance, top of the initiative. What are you doing?
Lance would like to cry. No. Lance is gonna tell Zara and Nima to get in position around this demon on the bottom and protect Alice. And he's gonna have everybody else line up for funsy attacks. Actually, that's Raul and Zara. Close enough. Those guys. Whoever was down there.
All right. So
And
that's your bonus action is to tell them to do stuff. But are you doing anything for your action?
and well, yeah, he'll have them attack, but we'll come back to that in a second. And then his attack action, he is going to he's gonna cast Toll the Dead on the big guy.
All right. Must make a wisdom save for that. So let's roll for wisdom.
DC 18.
That's a 16. So he fails. So roll damage, which is 18 necrotic. He is not immune to that. So yeah, 18 necrotic. Cool.
All right, and then everybody's gonna beat on everybody else.
All right. So go from top down and roll attacks with advantage as applicable.
Everybody should have advantage except for Nima.
Okay.
So we'll start at the top with Gordy.
Gordy 22 hits. Well,
For
Lawrence
9.
would have to be right here for the advantage.
Okay, yeah.
That's fine. Go ahead. 9 piercing. Great.
And then Ike.
With advantage, 12 misses.
Ike sucks.
He was a warlock in his time.
I know. Lawrence.
Lawrence with advantage. The dwarf.
21.
21 hits. Roll damage.
For 11.
11 piercing. Excellent. Roll Nima for straight shot.
Does she know how to use her longbow yet?
No, but I think she'll be getting like 1 month more training, and she should,
Okay.
because you're teaching her brand new skills. So
Yep. She's gonna use a short bow then.
cool. Roll attack. 17 hits. Roll damage. 7. Awesome.
Okay.
All right.
And then we'll do Zara and then Raul.
Yep. All right. 11 misses, and then Raul. Raul, natural 20. 8 plus
So
6
that's
is
eight.
14.
8 plus
Awesome. All right.
And then Spirit of Death at the end of my turn does its thing,
Yep. Sure does.
and it's still attacking the big guy.
Yep. 26 hits. Roll damage. 6. Awesome. Second attack with advantage. Natural 20. Yeah. 11 plus 8. 19. Spirit Death, as it's getting hit, just spins its scythe twice and it carves into this demon twice, and it splits into 3 pieces and collapses onto the ground, dead.
That's why you summon death to a knife fight.
Yep. The Tanaruk is no more. Alice, you just saw the demon get eviscerated. What are you doing?
Reading my character sheet, and once again for the second week in a row being surprised by that extra 1d6 I get.
Okay.
It's amazing. Alice is gonna go do something stupid. You guys like when Alice does stupid stuff, right? That's our favorite thing to do.
Favorite
Okay.
pastime. Yes.
Okay.
We endorse it. We endorse it.
Alice is gonna go stab this demon.
Cool. Roll
She's
attack.
actually gonna ask for a new story first. She's gonna apologize to Incident and beg for the love of all that's holy for Khalid to listen to her one gosh darn time as her bonus action.
Okay. Roll your.
He didn't.
story.
Incident's really, really into it.
Yeah.
That's fine. We're still gonna stab.
All right. Stab away.
She's like, and you're ruining a perfectly good walk through the park. We were just going to get a drink. Just one drink. And I'm gonna stab it. And it's
Stab
not
away.
good. I stabbed.
17 hits. Roll damage.
Okay. I clicked it. I clicked it again. Alright, that didn't work, so we're gonna do it this way.
9. Awesome.
9 whole damage.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Anything else for your turn?
No, I'm just standing there very menacingly.
Great. I need you and Raul to make dexterity saving throws, please.
Perfect. I'm very dexterous.
23 and
Sorry.
Raul's 15. So you both save. The maw demon goes. It just regurgitates and throws up acid on both of you. You both pass, Raul and Alice. There's a little bit of splatter as you both do take half damage of 7 acid damage, as acidic bile comes spraying at Alice and Raul. That is its action. And Lance, what are you doing?
Oh, can I hellish rebuke it?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna hellish rebuke it.
That can be your reaction. Yep.
Yes. Here we go.
Must make a dexterity save of its own. Okay. That's a 6, so it failed. How do you rebuke it?
She's literally just going off of what she was saying before, going, I said I was going for a nice walk and I didn't want to get my dress dirty, you disgusting piece of... Oh, and she just kind of like lets out this really annoying huff as she stamps her foot and just like fire engulfs it.
Yeah, and it does get slain, and as its last thing, it has its rampage feature, which allows it to do one last bite attack as it dies. And it's gonna try to bite you. You react, it reacts. Natural 20! So, it's burning to death and just lunges at you and clamps down. 8 plus 16 is 24 points of damage, and it crumbles before you as you have puncture wounds on your legs, and it dies.
It's giving like the ROUSs in the fire swamp.
So that happens. All right. 1 sec, guys. All right. So that was the one Maw Demon. And now the second Maw Demon. Because there's two of them. It's going to do the bile attack against the Spirit of Death and Lawrence. So I need the Spirit of Death and Lawrence to make dexterity saves, please.
That's for Lawrence and
Lawrence. Yeah. Both of them fail. Both take 13 acid damage as they take the full brunt of acid from the Maw Demon. All right, Lance, it's your turn.
Lance just looks at them and says, "Finish it off." And he is going to make its head ring again, although he doesn't think it's taking damage.
Let's roll wisdom for it. That's a 7, so it only takes 6 necrotic. So awesome.
And
And
then
then Julius Caesar style. So
maybe if somebody can hit, I hit.
no, not only one because it has a 13 AC. So 7
Nima's gonna shoot from a distance. It's the same.
hits, 19. So that's 10 piercing. Awesome.
And then Spirit of Death will round us out here.
21-19 hit. Roll damage. 6, 8, and that does it. It gets the Julius Caesar style. Initiative ends, and you all notice the body start to disintegrate and vanish away as the abyssal essence fades and returns back to the abyss, leaving no trace behind of the orc that was there previously. What is Alice and Lance doing as battle ends?
I'm fixing my dress because now there's acid holes in it, so I'm mending it, then I'm prestidigitating it, and then I'm healing myself.
In that specific order.
Yes, in that specific order.
What is Lance doing?
Lance is muttering under his breath to Alice about why are there demons in your city? What is wrong with this place?
What is what? Hold on a second. I'm doing math. Hold on a second. There we go. I got it.
That's 12.
Yeah, I know. I was adding that on to 54. I'm really bad at math.
66.
Yes, I got that. But then I added 66 health, so now I gotta go down to... I just goofed. I goofed it, okay?
That's fine. So,
I don't. Look, demons in Zarek is not a normal occurrence, darling. And secondly, when I asked if there was one person or two, it's because there were two people, not one.
Did you get a look at what the other person looked like?
Yes, I did. It was a woman, and she left promptly, but I believe she was involved. I was a little bit distracted by him, turning into a behemoth of a creature, but I got a decently good look at her originally.
Can you sketch her or something for later so we can...
Do you just think because I'm a bard I can do everything artistic?
Yes.
Well, that is not the case, darling. My drawing skills leave much to be desired. If you want the perfect stick figure, I've got you. But if you want something rendered in oils and pastels, I am not the girl for you.
A simple charcoal sketch would probably work, but I get what you're saying.
Yes, perhaps I
To
will
you.
do that, and then you can minor illusion until we get it right.
Can you do prestidigitation and show me an image of what she looked like?
Is that a thing prestidigitation can do?
Can
You
do
can make a
minor,
small
very
image in your
small.
hand that fits in the palm of your hand.
Oh my goodness, I'm gonna make a tiny little picture of her face.
And you see her face looks like this.
DM, I would like to compliment you on finally making a not super hot NPC.
You're welcome.
How long did that take?
Wow.
Oh wow. So,
Um, does she look familiar in any way, shape, or form?
No roll needed? Absolutely not. For you, Lance.
And if you
Alice,
saw her, Alice, that means she's dead.
probably. It's not like I can see invisible people, just dead ones. Did she look familiar, DM?
roll a history check.
A history check. Perhaps I will consult with the council later.
No, doesn't look familiar to you.
Well, just because she doesn't look familiar to me does not mean that my entourage did not get a brief glimpse at her or recognize her in our orbit. I mean, Inshiden was very vocal tonight, so perhaps he knows her or something.
Well, hopefully we can figure out why she decided to attack us, but also, since we knew there was a good chance of us getting attacked, we should probably check in with the others at some point.
First point of order, she's going to point at the Spirit of Death. People don't usually come to the park to see that hanging around, and then she's going to point at all the skeletons. And as much as I love them, they're also not really a staple of a calm walk in the park.
Yes. Well, yeah, Lance will drop the bag. You guys can go back inside. Spirit too.
They all head in
Good job, guys, though.
and are now inside the bag.
Do you think we were attacked because we were targeted? Or do you think we were attacked because we looked like a perfectly normal duo of people walking through the park, unsuspecting and easy to murder?
I don't know.
It's not like we're traveling with the whole of the Crimson Peacekeepers. It was just you and I.
Yes, but if I was going to try to take out a powerful adventuring group, I would take out the ones that are by themselves, not the entire group at the same time.
No, I mean,
especially the ones that they probably think are the weakest.
Okay, well, we all have our strengths, and some of us can talk to dead people, and some of us can make dead people, so...
Oh, I know. I'm just saying that we were fine because we're awesome, but on paper, we probably look a lot weaker than if we had Erlon with us.
That's true. See, this is why I keep Erlon around, is he makes up for the shortcomings that I have in battle with his... I didn't...
Short.
His... Yeah, well, I didn't mean it like that, okay? I said he makes up for my shortcomings, so I was talking about myself. Whatever, I digress. He's supposed to be my bodyguard. You're a fantastic bodyguard, don't get me wrong, and I love Nima to death, but at the same time, like, if I had to choose between a group of skeletons and Erlon and an axe...
The skeletons are much more efficient because there's a lot more of them.
Yes, but Erlon is wild to watch fight.
You both eventually continue on, make your way to the striped hyena, and you guys can order your drink. So which something wrong, Alice?
Nope, let's just go get drunk. Alice is like, fuck tonight. We're doing shooters.
So I'm gonna ask, what are you guys? Are you ordering and drinking anything?
Yes.
1 Rian whiskey to calm the nerves.
Okay.
Alice is still on team. Sheldon's on your shoulder and can act as your eyes, so I still think you're the one who should do it because you still will have eyes.
That's fine. Lance will order the walk willow whiskey.
All right. The Willow Whiskey. Mark off 250 silver. And you drink it right then and there.
No. Can he take it with him? Do they care? Or
Yeah,
does
they
it come
can
like in a bottle or something?
it's in a glass or like a cup, so you're able to switch it out with something that you could just take to go.
I'm sure Lance has a jar or something he'd pour it
Yeah.
in there. And then he'll ask to, well, we've already been attacked once. Yeah, do you want to share the what was it called? Do you want to share a fatal attraction?
Do I want to? What does that mean?
Well, as weird as it sounds, it's you share it with somebody else and then you get like abilities as long as you're close to that person.
I know this place has a drink that makes you fall in love with someone. It's not that one, is it?
Is that one, DM?
That is the one.
I mean, yeah, but it also gives you abilities.
Lance, even for the sake of abilities, I am not emotionally cheating on my husband.
He'll get over it.
I'm not. No, I could call him up right now. I've got my sending stone. I could be like, "Oh, hello, Bruce. Do you mind if I fall in love with Lance for 6 hours?"
12.
12 hours? I'm not going home and sharing a bed with my husband knowing I'm in love with you. No offense, darling.
I mean, it could be worse.
No, I don't think it could. Oh, you're right. It could be Revenues. It could be worse.
You know, he seems like your type.
He is every bit not at all. No.
Rich, politically powerful,
Insufferable.
knows everybody. Yeah, your type.
All right, well, as much as I appreciate you as a friend, Lance, darling, no.
All right. You didn't even compliment my tan earlier. I already had the hex on the beach earlier today.
You got a tan? Oh, you know what? You are a little bit less ghostly than normal.
Okay.
All right, so one. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're fine.
All right. So one Willow Whiskey consumed, and you guys head off to the old town ruins. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Alice, roll me a D100.
Okay, above or below 50. Let's find out. Yep, that tracks.
Do you want my inspiration?
I don't know. 25 may not be bad.
Have you seen his face?
Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'd love your inspiration. Thanks, Lance. That's great. Wow, thank you. I appreciate it a whole bunch.
Awesome.
You go to the old town ruins, and the old town was once a prominent place for it. It still has a quaint element to it as you go about through the main city area. But as you go into the ruins, these areas that have been preserved for several centuries, you could definitely see that this area has been like cordoned off and people are not supposed to be there, but there's always some people that break the rules. You are one of them tonight, as you are skulking about these ruins and searching for things. You're not sure if someone's watching you or not. You have no idea, but roll me investigation checks, the two of you.
I'm pretty sure we're both too classy to skulk.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever skulked in my life.
It does not skulk. All right. The two of you continue, and for the next hour or 2 hours that pass, you don't find anything in any of the ruins. Seems to be a dead end. And with that being said, any last conversation elements before we switch teams?
No, Alice is not using her violin for this part, by the way. She's just singing very quietly under her voice because she does not want to draw undue attention to herself by walking through Old Town playing her violin.
Okay, that's a decent thing not to do. So
Lance will help by singing quietly.
No,
Yeah.
Lance, I've got this. I've got this.
Nope, too late. Lance tried.
Oh, well, apparently I needed your help because I did terribly.
All right. With that being said, we're gonna go to the other team. Other team, you guys leave the observatory and you head towards the cedar forest, correct?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah.
All right. Uh, Zanny, you were there before. You were helping leading before a little bit with Alice. So I want you to roll a survival check, and with advantage if the others are helping you.
Public.
Yes, we're helping because well, we were also there last night.
Yep, that's what I'm like. You're helping. Yeah, you all are helping for it.
There we go. Well, 20.
Okay. Cool. You guys get to the location and are investigating the area for it. You tie the horses up for a bit as you guys are studying the area for it. Arlon, roll me a d20, please.
You said what?
A d20,
Something?
please.
D20. Okay, that's okay. All right. Cool. Let's go. Finally. Oh my God, I did something. Woo.
Okay, that's good. Maybe.
Yay. Oh,
20,
it's probably
20
really
demons
bad.
attack you.
Great.
Yeah. The one time you're supposed to roll.
Yeah, for real.
What? Yeah, 1 through 19 was just regular bad guys. 20 is the harbingers show up.
Yep.
All
yeah.
of them.
Oh, cool. It's a great necromancer. Oh, no.
Yeah. Let me change the maps just to show. You guys are in the middle of the forest, the broadleaf pass, and is there any conversation you guys are having as you're searching for things?
I don't think there's conversation. I think Zanny now, like once everybody helps her kind of get there, she's looking for uh like a tree to head up and maybe get a little bit of advantage to just keep an eye out on things.
Okay. And then that's what you're doing. Roll a perception check, Zanny.
I am not about to have us get jumped.
I think we just got called out, Alice.
I was doing this before y'all got jumped.
All right, 16. You're searching about and you feel this part of the forest always feels a little off for you, but tonight feels just like last night when you were here, unnaturally quiet.
I
And
just
you are-
I keep the gun out and the hammer cocked. I don't like the quiet. I'm ready for something to jump out and try to kill us.
Awesome. All right. What is Chance doing?
Once we've gotten to roughly where we're planning to be, she's got another see invisibility and she is playing the song.
Roll a performance check and yeah, let's start with that.
I'm gonna do better than that. Gonna use luck point.
I was gonna say Lance did better than that.
Oh, that's terrible. Terrible, I say. And Manny help at least? All right.
I'm gonna ask if you can sing the song. I just posted on Discord also.
When the world was young and all was green, hope was felt and wonder seen. Children of stone and children of fae would dance together night and day, lost to time and forgotten to sleep. But stirs when it remembers doors to the deep. That doesn't. There's too many syllables there.
It's okay. I love it. It's okay. Keep it going.
And a portal opens.
Shut the front door. Big Red's singing too.
Zanny, you want to do the sending?
Holy. Yeah, I got one more. I got one more left in me.
You can take a nap and while we're waiting.
Oh yeah. I'll sending off to Lance.
Before that, what is everyone's passive perceptions?
15.
15.
Erlon?
Erlon, I know you're good at this.
Yeah, maybe I'm good at this. Maybe I'm good at this. If it actually rolls.
Well, what is your passive
Passive.
perception?
Oh, I thought I was rolling for it. My passive is. Oh my god. Passive perception. It's passive perception, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, it's plus. It's a plus.
It should
It's
be
not
on your
letting me
character
see it.
sheet.
Yeah, 21. 21.
Okay. You catch it, something's on the ground, and it's about to grab you.
Oh, it's
You're
about to
gonna make
grab
a.
me?
You're the only one that is able to make a dexterity. You can roll either athletics or acrobatics. Pick one.
We will do an acrobatics.
Okay.
This isn't. Wait, this is from being grappled again, correct? You said it's trying to
Yes.
grab me? Okay, so we are definitely, yeah. Oh, fuck. That's good as gonna get.
Yeah, it's you rolled a 14 plus 6, 20. So
It's a 17.
yeah, it beats your 17.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
You yell, watch out, and all of you are going to be hit. Let's see the rolls. They have advantage because it's surprise. And oof, one is a natural 20. So for you, Erlon, you get 8 bludgeoning damage as as a vine ensnares you, just wrapping itself around your body. For it, you take 8 bludgeoning and 22 poison.
Okay. And I had the plus 10 still, correct? From Zanny's?
From
Okay,
Zanny,
just
yes,
wanted to-
correct.
Yeah.
Okay, just wanted to check.
Chance, you get hit with a 25. You take 12 bludgeoning, 22 poison. And then Zanny, that's a natural 20, so you take 10, 12, 22.
I ignore criticals.
You ignore criticals. That's correct. Sorry, I remember that. Yeah. You're the lucky one to get the critical then. So you get
I was going to help you, but now I don't have to.
so
No, you
get
don't have to.
Zanny, you take death. From...
yeah, you get 10 bludgeoning, 17 poison, so 27 damage total. All three of you are grappled.
Okay.
And out of the forest bursts a shambling mound, just
fuck
flying
that.
towards you guys. And I want you all to roll initiative for me, please.
Of course. Now we get
Come
the
on,
action.
baby.
Let's go.
Alright, I'll
I have to
take that.
click on my character right first. Yep. Beep. Come on, be good. Finally. Oh, let's go. Bro, where was that before?
3. Awesome. All right, let's start initiative. Wait, who has higher dex, Erlon or Chance?
Well, since I didn't get a nat 20, I'm going to assume me.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, Erlon. Natural 20
Yeah.
dex, so yeah. All right, Erlon, you're at the start of the initiative. What are you doing?
Jesus, is that thing?
You're all three grappled, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, we are grappled still. Okay. Well, then I'd have to fight this thing off, being grappled. So, I'm going to try to escape. It's this one right here, correct? The one that's like right on me, that's grappling me.
Correct.
All right, I will. Yeah, I will try to fight it off with the grapple.
All right, you trying to break grapple or attack it?
I'm trying to. Well, if I do, I think it'd be better if I just swing at it.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, let me swing at it then. I swing down on it.
All right, roll your attack.
Yep. It's not rolling for some reason. Sometimes I really don't like.
And
There it
since you
goes.
did roll
15.
a natural 20 on initiative, this attack
Do I get
your
advantage
turn
with
has
that one?
advantage.
Okay, cool. Well, that first one was a 15. This one is now an 18.
18 hits, roll damage.
All right. Still not doing it. There we go.
8. Awesome.
8.
Second
Can
attack?
I? Yeah. Well, let me do the second attack. I'm gonna reset beyond 20 because it's acting weird. This one is advantage as well, correct?
Correct.
Okay. 26 to hit.
26 hits, roll damage.
15 damage.
13 damage. Nice. Just hacking at it.
Nice.
Anything for bonus?
Bonus, we're gonna go into a rage.
All right, you rage, and that's it, unless you're action surging.
How's it looking after taking a couple swings at it? And did it
Well,
also release me at
It
the
did not
attack?
release you, but it's still
It did not. It's still holding on.
looks like it is a healthy vine. It has a lot of hit points.
Yeah, let's action surge then. Might as well.
All right, you get 2 more attacks.
Yep.
Roll them.
And they're all at advantage as well. So
Correct.
all right. There we go. Now it works, and we got a nat 20 on one.
Nat 20. Awesome. Roll damage, and then it's an automatically plus 12.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, do you have brutal critical yet or no?
I do not have brutal critical.
Okay.
Brutal critical yet. No. I
Cool.
wish.
So we'll see, but yeah, roll damage, and it's going to be an automatic plus 12.
Oh,
So 13
okay. I
plus
think
12?
it might have. Well, hold on, because it did like a crit when I had to roll because I had to do a right click on rolling because it's acting weird. It did a crit damage, so it was a 7 plus a 3. If you want to take away the 3,
Okay, 7 plus 3 is
and
10
add-
plus 12 is
Mhm.
22. A
Alright,
solid
that's the
smack, and then
first.
your
And
next
I get
attack.
one more. Yep.
Another
There you go,
natural.
another nat 20.
That is
go.
a ability.
Awesome. And then this one I will make sure it's a flat roll this time around. For damage.
I think you're gonna. I'm gonna double check if you have a feat or if you're gonna be able to boost a person's strength.
Oh, gotcha. Awesome.
So 11 plus 12,
Yep.
23. It is barely holding on.
Okay. Cool. All right. Good. Then end turn there.
Yep. Chance, what are you doing?
Okay, there's very little that I can do. Zanny, do you want to be here?
Not very much, no, thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna uh touch Zanny's shoulder with one hand, and I am going to dimension door us away from these vines.
All right. Point where you move your character token.
Let's say, I don't know. Part of me doesn't trust these trees, but I'm just gonna say over here.
Tree is sus.
All trees sus.
All trees are sus. All right, where over there? Okay.
Yeah.
You both are no longer grappled.
Also, the foxes run away into the bush.
Very important. All right. There you go. That was your action. Anything for bonus?
Why not? I'll give Zanny a bardic inspiration just for the hells of it.
All right.
You do damage.
To Zanny.
You got it.
All right. It is now the Shambling Mound's turn. It's gonna crawl over to Big Red.
Oh
Sorry.
boy.
Make sure it's movement speed.
Gonna get fucked up by everything that's left here.
Actually, no. Sorry. 1 sec.
Chance is pissed. You deal with. She's just gonna leave you in a crowd of things trying to murder you.
Deal with
Fantastic. Because you're angry with me. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it fully.
All right. It is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, dash, and get right there behind you. All right. Zanny, it is your turn.
What do I know about these things?
Roll
These are
nature check really quickly.
yeah, these are fairly common things. Come on, baby. Yeah, there you go. 27.
Okay, so you know, most people would assume, oh yeah, fire. No, these things are resistant to fire and cold and immune to lightning.
Alrighty. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I will call out to Red. Red, put the fire away. Hit it with something else. Fire and cold, lightning, all bad. Hit it with something else.
Only muscles. Got it.
Got it. Yep, muscles are good.
All right, and
And then I'm going to. Oh, that's a lot of bullshit to shoot through, but I've got a bardic inspiration, so fuck it. I'm gonna take a shot at this one that's holding on to Red.
okay, it has half cover from the way, or 3/4 cover, because you're shooting through a lot of bodies. So fire away.
And I'm gonna take a shot with Dreammaker. So
Okay.
I'll have 2 shots at this.
Cool.
And for the record, I did take the one that I took, the one that I finally decided on was the one that changes my I make attacks with intelligence now instead of dexterity.
Awesome. All right, go ahead. Roll your attacks.
Ooh.
30 hits, even with the 3/4 cover. And then roll a second attack. 28 hits, roll damage.
Oh, thank goodness, instant payoff. First one, sneak attack, 27.
That destroys it completely. Because that's sneak attack. And then who are you targeting the second bullet to?
The mound.
Really, really quick, if I can. Literally, when you obliterate it, I'm just gonna look at you, Zanny, like, really, Zanny, that was my kill.
I'm sorry, I didn't want it to choke you out.
Nah, I appreciate it, but come on.
All right.
Kill that one then.
Who are you shooting, Zanny?
The shambling mound with the other one.
All right. Roll attack.
As if I'm trying to tell Red which one to shoot or which one to kill. I just shoot the shambling mound. Kill that one.
22
so
damage.
No sneak, so 22.
Awesome. A huge chunk. Great.
And am I within 30 feet of it? Yeah. Then kill that one then. And I give Red the help action because I only have to be within 30 feet of the creature that I'm helping him attack.
Cool. All right. It is now the Vine's turn. One of them moves over and is going to attack Big Red. Let's see. 24 hits you, Big Red. You take 13 bludgeoning, 22 poison. So a total of 35. You are raged.
Is it
so
halved? Yeah.
The bludgeoning is halved to 7. So 7 plus 22 is 29.
Nice.
The other one
All right.
dashes and is only able to move 10 feet. But you're also grappled, Big Red. Again.
Stand for.
Top of the initiative. That's where we're going to pause tonight's session and pick up next time.
How dare you? What?
Big Red. Chance.
Can I at least die first?
Fighting for their lives before they can even send the message over to Alice and Lance. So we'll see if they survive and what they do with the entrance to the Dwelven Ruins.
Alice and Lance get attacked, and we're like, should we send them a message? Yeah, probably. Are we going to? No, let's go get a drink first.
Yeah, let's go get
Well,
white girl
I mean-
wasted.
I mean, you guys weren't going to get here by the time we're fighting. You're like an hour away.
Yeah.
Oh, I know,
but-
but we could have
But
been
the
like,
door.
hey, we got attacked.
Yeah.
You guys should watch your back. Something's
Mm.
after us tonight. Nah, let's go get a
fucked.
drink instead.
Now we're fine.
Totally screwed.
And these assassin's vines pack a punch. I mean, these things also
Yeah.
caught Val once, and
I fucking hate these things. So much poison.
yeah, so much poison. What was that, Alice? You're on mute.
We got the better end of the deal here.
Oh yeah, demons that
Oh, you
vomited
did.
on Alice.
Wow, she cleaned herself up. It's fine.
It's not the first time she's been vomited on.
No.
It will not be the last.
No.
All right, y'all. Everyone have a great night and see you next week for session 62. Till next time, take care.